Yes, yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Manchester United Liverpool podcast, Barbados edition, featuring Beijing Reds TV, where we talk all things Manchester United, unfortunately, and we talk all things Liverpool, which is also unfortunately. So you know I'm a United fan from that perspective. Big up to everyone who's joined over from the raid, though, from the Q&A. Big up to everyone who was already here. Big up to everyone who's watching this back after. But please make sure, whether you joined over from the raid, whether you was already here, or you are indeed watching this back after, hit the like button on the video. It's so important you do that because it helps the algorithm people. It gets the algorithm in. So what I need you lot to do is pay the tax when you enter the city of sarcasm, which is hit that like button, people. Make sure you do that. So let's run up those likes. Make sure you share this out across all of the socials as well. Super important you do that. Stay active on all the social media platforms, people. So yes, it's flawless at Sarcasm City TV. At Sarcasm City TV. Yes, it's flawless on Twitter and Instagram, people. So retweet and like on Twitter, share from the Instagram. And just as important as that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Please subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel, hit the notification bell. Subscribe to Beijing Reds TV as well. The link is in the title. Go support my Beijing family, people. So make sure you go subscribe to Beijing Reds TV. And like I said, keep all your questions, comments, Manchester United or Liverpool related as well. About to introduce, you know what I'm saying, some royalty into here in this content creator space. Sorry, man, like Platinum Rasta is in the building. What are you telling me, man? You good?
Bro, I'm here, man. I'm here. I got my health advisor on call, just in case my brother here flawless needs some help, But
Oh,
yeah,
seeing, yeah. Look at you, man. So nice of you. You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
man. I'm just happy that to see you. You're here. You know what I mean? You're smiling. So that's all I could
Of
ask for.
course, I always look forward to this show. It's always good to this show. All the
No,
time.
I'm still extending that olive branch, man. Here.
Ah, man, I told you that olive branch break it. Never.
Mm,
I will
nice,
sync
man.
with this shit and then come back next week.
These young, these
110%.
these YGs are stubborn as hell, bro.
Yeah,
Dang.
man, 100%. You know what I'm saying? I'm Mank born and bred. I can't go to you. I can't join the other side.
All right,
Can't
brother.
do that. Big up Kingsman, Warrior J, big up as well. Vikran, big up to everyone in the building as well. Are you still negative flawless? Surprisingly, no. You know what I'm saying? They I've not been called negative as of recent times. It's crazy how things work out. Big up sports, says yo flawless Wagwan, I'm blessed. Barnes won't be here. Pops, maybe people, maybe, but the show must go on. Shout out to Barnes and Pops every single time. I think Pops is gonna show up. I'm not gonna lie. Andy says Arne Slot is a top coach. Fully trust him. So let's start with you, look. Crab. 1-0
Mm.
winners, late win, late win. Salah penalty. You got your 1-0 victory, 4-4. Thoughts on the game? Because I didn't watch. So gotta hear your thoughts on the game.
First of all, let me say this, right? Paul's better
Yeah.
come on here because there's a lot of negativity coming from my side today. Even though that was a win, listen, man. The only happiness I got today was actually seeing United get smacked up. But on the other half of things, bro, I am not happy. I am not happy. You understand what I'm saying? That game was nasty, dirty, disgusting. It was terrible, man. It's like probably the worst game I've watched all season. Against a championship side that play a low block the whole game. And this has been our problem for years. We went and got 120 million on locker, a key picker in Florian Wirtz.
You did?
But I don't know, the key's rusty or something, because ain't a locks getting picked, fam. You know what I mean? It's a madness. Nah, I just got to criticize my team, bro. Man has hate me for it, but you know what? It is what it is, man. Yeah.
That's fair.
At the end of the day, when you look at the board, it says 4-4. But that game, my brother, I don't know what's happening with these man. These man we got a new word. It's called molassing. There was molassing on the ball. I mean, the guy ain't slow as slow on the ball. Everything is slow. Understand? I come up with that word today, bro. That's how stressed I was, man. That word just pop out. Molassing. It's not even a word. I just, bro.
Slow as a asshole.
Bro, listen. Nah, fathers. Listen, brother. As much as I love this team, this is not good enough. We can't be doing this every game. We Mohamed Salah has stunk up this season.
Yeah.
And the problem I have with him is apparently he's he cannot be substituted. I don't understand why.
No.
Like,
Is it because he's liable to get? It's very often he might get you a goal or assist even when he's playing poorly, and there's no like for like replacement out there either.
but we gonna ride that train the whole season? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I think so. Did you not ride that train last season?
Salah was dead food today, bro. He was poor again. Another game, 4 games in, and this brother has not produced nothing. I get it. He's one of our best players. He's kind of a talisman in the team, but nah. At some point, Slot got to grow some balls, you understand, and sub this brother, man. You know what I mean? On the other side, Cody Gakpo.
Talk about it.
I don't know what sort of marijuana that got growing in the Netherlands, but this brother need to stop hitting up that bad shit because he is so predictable, man. Like today, he was just frustrated. Everything is cut inside, shoot, cut inside, cross. Listen, we ain't got no big headers in our box, and all I've seen is useless balls coming in the box in the air.
Yeah,
and these men got big. These men defenders just heading everything. We have nobody in there with prowess in the air. And Mo was doing it, Cody was doing it, or Cody was shooting and killing seagulls or whatever the hell he was killing with them balls he hitting over the bars. You understand? And it's frustrating. And then you're gonna wait 5 minutes to give that youngster a goal. And you can see as soon as the youngster come in, he do anything. He do anything. Yeah. Things change up. You understand? You can see he dribbling out, man, passing balls. Like Cody shouldn't be on that long. Mo shouldn't be on that long. In my opinion, this game, we could not break down these men if not for a stupid. And it's so funny that as a former Man United player,
yeah, that Hannibal does
I mean, that if that ironic, I don't know what it is, bro. But listen, that saved us. The game was stinky. That saved us. A man put the hand up. Was stupid for that ball. Saved us, bro. They keep. I can't remember Dubravka having nothing to do really, other than one shot. The ball's like hit. And that was it. He didn't really have much to do. We had how many corners? 13 corners, I think. Listen, we got 2 big men, you know. We got big men. We got Virgil, who's 6+. We got Ibu, who's 6+. Gakpo, 6+. You understand?
Yeah.
We got Gravenberch, probably like 6 foot. And we are terrible at set pieces, my brother. The set pieces were disgusting. Like I don't understand. We can't go and find a coach that could teach us set pieces. Look at Arsenal. Arsenal got, you know what I mean? Fancy men that do them thing. Bro, like, it's a madness. You understand?
Yeah, you were right. 13 corners it was you had.
Sorry?
Yeah, you were right. 13 corners, yes.
Yeah, 13 corners.
13 corners.
And we didn't trouble I mean, Ibu hit one over from like 2 yards out. He didn't really get on top of it. But other than that, it was nothing, my brother. Nothing. Kirkes. Listen, I love that guy. He's my left back. I always wanted him. But
talk about Kirkes. Go on.
I don't know what's wrong with his brother, man. Like, I don't get booked early for foolishness. Dive in. Like, come on, man. Why you gonna go do that? Simulating in the box. You could have just crossed that ball. You had no reason to go down there. Not a poor game from Kirkes. I mean, he had a good game against Arsenal, but this is another poor game. Robertson come in and actually did a lot better. Was crossing some decent balls in there. And yeah, Kirkes got, bro, I'm so frustrated, man. Like, I'm winning, but I feel like something is missing. This team ain't there. It just ain't there, man. You know what I mean? Florian Wirtz, this brother, I don't know, man. I don't know. Everybody's saying we need time, bro.
You worried about his form?
Huh?
Are you worried about his form?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Because I bought this brother 100. I break a transfer record, buying this brother so he could pick locks.
Yes.
For exactly this kind of game that we've been wanting for so many years since we had Philip Coutinho, right? That was our lock picker back in the day.
Yeah.
This brother's supposed to be a generational talent.
Facts.
I don't know, man. A lot of people can hit at me, but I don't see this brother ain't doing it for me, man. He is not doing it.
It's still early though. That's one thing you can say. It's still early.
Nah, forget all that flawless. If you're supposed to be that good, you're supposed to jump in there and get on top of shit, man. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, it's a different physicality in England than it is in Germany. I get that. You got to take time to adapt. But nah, if you got them sort of skills and you're highly touted like that, man, you got to come in and cook, bro. I don't care. You understand? And it's not about the money. You understand? Because he didn't put the price on his head. That's what we wanted to pay for him. It's not the money. But you got to come in and do better. You got to come in and do better.
Yeah.
But there's 4 games in, and it's not him, Mo, and Gakpo. 4 games in. And Kirk, sorry. It's just not happening. It just, for me, I don't know, man. Something's got to change. Slot got to change with his substitutions. I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated.
Yes, and Rory J says flawless. If you saw Beijing Reds watch along, Crab was super unhappy with the forward line. He was going crazy. I might have to go and watch that back, yo.
The thing is, even if we put Isaac in this front line right now, the way we playing, I don't even think it's gonna work for him either.
So what do you think it is that's missing then? What's missing? Is it quality? Is it just a quality thing?
The quality.
Is quality on the pitch? You can't say it's a
final third. It's the final third. We get balls in pause. We get spaces in the final third, and I don't know, is it tiki-taki and all this nonsense?
Sorry, Crab. I've never heard you say a pause. That took me for 6.
Pause. I don't care about all that nonsense. I mean,
I don't know what you're saying.
You're saying certain things, balls.
I've never heard you say.
I know. I don't like to say it because for me it's nonsense. You understand?
So what you say?
I just say because I put somebody else show. You know, when in somebody else's house, you gotta show a little bit more respect. You understand? If this was on the Reds TV,
we take off your shoes already.
No.
We take off your shoes already. The shoes off by the door. We already take off your shoes by the door. We already show respect. Shoes off already.
That's just the only reason. To be honest, is because I put flawless show.
That is funny as hell. Nah, you don't have to do that. Don't worry about it, man. Like, man, I would have just let that one slide. It's cool, but go on, carry on.
Yeah, but flawless in the final third, we get in good positions in the final third. We had good position. It's just, I don't know, the final ball or the final decision making has just been way off, man. It's not been proper, man. You know, men taking too many touches instead of shooting, passing the wrong pass. I just don't know what it is, man. Man, just gotta get the head together. Understand? But yeah, it was frustrating. At the end of the day, it's 4-4. It's a stinky, squeaky bum win. I will take it, but I'm not happy.
Yo, Pops, first and foremost, are you saying you good and everything? Everything blessed?
Big guy. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Every time. Your fault. I didn't watch your game, so I have no idea how it went. Crab, as you've heard, and as you know, is not happy. Your thoughts on the game, and I'm sure you've heard Crab's critique of the game as well, and certain individuals.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on how you want to look at it. If you want to be genuine, or if you want to be insincere, because you could say, you know what, who gives a shit? It's 12-12. Let the haters hate, let the rivals talk, let the ops talk about who ain't doing what and what ain't happening. Or you could say, well, yeah, obviously you said it just now, though. You said it very succinctly just now on your stream. You said, all right, yeah. So these guys are bad, but 12-12. So what happens if they're average? And then what happens if they're above average?
No.
I said it last week. I can repeat it again this week. My eyes are on the dugout. That's it. I'm looking right there. That's where all of my eyes, all the views, everything right there. You tell me, because if Salah's on the pitch, standing on the right touch line and not being involved, that's what you're asking him to do. If the wing backs inverting and clogging up the number 10 lanes, that's what you're asking him to do.
Got you. I hear what you're saying.
If Vert's playing like Dom as a 10 and just running with lungs, that's what you asking them to do. Isn't that you just happen onto the pitch and decide to do these things?
Yeah,
so
I get you.
I'm looking at him and saying, all right, it's 12-12. But I ain't seeing what I was expecting to see. But I ain't crashing out either because it's 12-12. So this idea that, Vert's got to be under pressure and this body got to be under pressure. Maybe. Not for me. Maybe. Price tags are price tags. No one's worth 100 million in my mind. That's just me.
Yeah, you
Nobody.
said this.
That 100 million, Rice and Enzo and Caicedo and whoever and Baleba, none. But it's what it is. The money gone. So people are going to say, but you spent 100 million on him. Why not this? When it was my player, because that's really what it is. It all comes down to somebody from another team who spent 100 million on a man. Jack Grealish, Rice, Caicedo. Oh, y'all was saying that he got to do this. All right, well, that's what they're supposed to say. So I'm saying to the ops, say what you want to say. 0-4, 0-0, whatever, 004, whatever. All right. But tell me, what did you expect from Wirtz? Because in years gone by, it used to be, all right, a new player coming to the Prem, you got to give him time to bed in. It's 4 games into the season, and we've been the worst defense in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, Sally Boo, crash, rubbish, poor defending, back clean sheets. Lucky. I say, all right, well, the pendulum swung from one side to the next. 4 weeks into the season, some people already say, well, yeah, just get them the title already because it done. And I say, well, this is a weird. For me, this weird. The idea that we're talking about things like this, weird. Mm-hmm. I don't look at the table until 10 games in. That's me. I look at the league table 10 games in and say, all right, here's where you can make a good assessment of what's happening. This is where you can start to say, you know what? Yeah, these men look like they're going to be heading this way. These men going to be heading this way. These men in the title hunt. You start to see the league take shape. Yeah. So he got 6 more games to me to get it all together. And he's can play it. And again, isn't necessarily, I'm not looking at personnel and just saying this man is bad, that man's bad, that man's bad, that man's bad. I'm saying all of these are supposed to be quality players. So why are we as a unit not looking as good as we should? And again, it's 4 games in. Do I want to look good necessarily after 4 games? By week 10, though, I want you to be smiling much less and saying, Jesus. Remember that average that we was talking about? Yeah,
I'm already not smiling, Pops. Don't do that.
Ain't going into 3rd gear. Nah, but the way you said it, there was a little smile in the voice, right? But I want that to be gone.
What smile in the voice? I know what's gonna happen. I've already picked you lot to win the league. I already know this. Like this is already like City. No, I think they'll probably be the closest. Arsenal, no, because of Arteta, and then it's the rest. Chelsea ain't it. As people are figuring out, Chelsea have their deficiencies as good as the side as they are. Yeah, there ain't nothing to smile about. Champions League, seeing you lot get knocked out, the Champions League is the good thing. That's what I'm, holding dear to my heart. That's it. But that's not gonna happen till
you got a little while. You got a little while.
Yeah, that's March. That's like March. That's like March, February, March. Like, all right, cool. That's when it's like, okay, you lot are gonna run into PSG, Barca. So, all right, cool, son. But yeah, go on, carry on.
No, so that's it for me. Like I said, 4 weeks in. So the crash is odd to me. The crash is odd. Nah, Crab. Listen, Crab is Crab. This is a man in the boat this time, Crab in the boat behind me. But I see Crab in the boat still.
In the boat with a pina colada.
In the boat. No life jacket.
No life
No seatbelt. He just in there having a drink, but this is he in the boat on a drink. So it's just levels. This Crab is level, this boy level. We got different levels, that's all.
Just listen, man. Listen. At the end of the day, right? I know I keep saying this team has not clicked yet. And we winning and we ain't clicked yet, like Pop said. So if we go into a 3rd and 4th gear and we still winning, the league should be on alert already. You understand? And then if we go into full gear, full speed, then it should be all over. That's my opinion. If this team really plays the potential that they have, it's all over. There ain't nobody in the league touching us, bro.
Yeah, but you don't need to be in 3rd, 4th gear now, though. That's my point then. If based on what you just said, listen to what you just logically said. This is a marathon. You don't need to be at top gear now. You want when you round the corner at Christmas and you having a look, Crab, look, you doing this, look, let me check what's going on. Back there, look, them men day. That's what we won't be doing. And you also won't be saying, yeah, boy, in Europe, we got this here, we win. This started to move in the right space. And the conversations that are around us gonna be more of this. But you're bad windy, and you bad windy. Yeah, that's the conversations I want here. Not the crash outs on how many games you giving this man, how many games you giving that man. Forget all of that. It has not been good.
The problem is I need a performance.
Maybe here's the problem. Maybe our coach is not interested in performances. And we
can't have all these ballers and not have a performance.
Yeah, but that's something that we might have to reconcile. You might be looking for entertainment, and he's saying, "Yeah, I ain't getting paid to entertain though. I get paid a lot of money to put W's a day, and right now I got 4 a day. You could tweet and text and go on streams all you like, but look at what it's saying: 4 in 4. I don't know, but that could be it. You might just have to decide, all right, it isn't going to be what I expect.
But Pop, you're riding a wave here that coming to shore real fast. You understand? It was a good wave a couple weeks ago. It was a nice wave, and they come into shore quick, and we gotta get off. You understand?
Hey, you can't get off, man. You're in the boat with no life jacket.
You got to get off this wave.
You can't get off.
Extraordinary free kick and a stupid mistake by Hannibal. That the wave coming. The wave coming to shore.
You see it. Go on.
No, you go. Ask your question. I
was gonna say, crap. So, do you see it like in regards to you're looking at it not necessarily getting better performance, but the performance staying the same or getting worse, and Liverpool being caught out and losing a game you don't expect or drawing a game?
It's not getting worse. It's not gonna get worse. It's not getting worse. It's just the same everyday, same problems. It's just kind of at this level. We haven't raised the level yet. We're still at this level. And we're still winning. Don't get me wrong, but we're still at this level, and we need to move up a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? We need to move levels now. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, Slot got to start making better substitutions or earlier substitutions. I mean, as much as I didn't want Rio to come on, when he came on, he made a difference. In my opinion, he looked a lot livelier than what Gakpo was doing there. This thing with Mo playing 90 minutes every goddamn game, 4 games in, playing 90 minutes and stink up the place. Yeah, we got to do something with that, man. I know there's a chance that he throw a ball in the box and get somebody a great assist or do a great assist or score a sweet goal, but you can't play a man that, listen, if this was any other player, in my opinion, there would be subbed. I don't understand what we're doing with Mo. I get it, but like, you got to put it down on the bench once in a while and say, all right, Mo, look, you ain't walking out today. Hold a little seat for a little time. Even if it's 80th minute and you let him sit on our bench for 10 minutes. You understand? I don't mind that. We can't be playing this brother all game when he ain't doing nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sorry. We just can't. We can't. We subbing everybody else except Mo. Mo and Verge. But Verge is different. Verge at the back, you ain't taking out. We can't take him out. You understand? But Mo, you could. We got players that could cover on that side for Mo Salah. A.K.A. Chiesa. You understand? Instead of that, we're keeping Chiesa in the middle as a striker and keeping Mo on the right where he ain't really doing much at all. Anybody could kick a Rasso penalty. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be Mo. Anybody could kick a penalty, man. Understand?
I disagree, but okay.
Anybody could kick. Mo missed the last 2 penalties for us. He missed the last 2 penalties for Liverpool. Anybody could kick a goal-blank penalty kick, man. Jesus Christ, man, a wheelchair could kick that. You understand what I'm saying? No disrespect, but like, nah, man. I just frustrated, man. That's all. See
right there, that's the levels right there. That's grab levels versus box levels.
Frustrated, man.
The reason why I be laughing, because you know what, when you man be cursing and say certain things, it just takes me back to growing up. That's what it is. So that's why at random points you lot will hear me laugh. And man ain't telling joke. It's because I grew up, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Beijing,
hear that stuff.
Exactly. Like that's what it is. The accent. So when man say certain things, it just reminds me of growing up. That's all. So I said anyone can kick a ass or penalty. It's just like
it's just listen. We have a team full of ballers, man. Listen. Everywhere. Honestly, this team is stacked and we upgraded and we bringing a lot of players. Listen, this team is ready to do things, but I don't know what's happening. I can't put my hand on it. I just don't know.
Is it a manager? Is it getting it to Joe? Is that what it is?
Is it
was the expectation too high?
How expectation too high? We're the champs.
Yes.
We're the champs.
Yes. You're the champ. No. I'm talking about crap, the expectation of the football. Is it too high? And how it's supposed to look?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Why? You're looking champagne football.
I want champagne football, but I also want nitty-gritties as well. But against Burnley, show me some champagne, man. You play nitty-gritty football against top teams. You understand? But when you got a championship team that playing 5-5-0, because basically that's what they play. You understand? You got to be able to do something. You got Verts there, man. Generational talent. You understand? Ball out for Germany. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Nah, bro. No.
You're right. I'm just asking here, merely the host. I think the football should be better. The expectation has to be high because of the caliber of player you have, in particular in attack.
Listen,
With
man.
Ekitike, Wirtz, with Salah and Wirtz, you got arguably one-on-one in their position in the league. They're arguably one-on-one, so I get it. And then you've got Ekitike, who started off very well. You had Isak to that. Gakpo's definitely one of the better left wingers in the league, even though the left wing market in the league is not the best. So I get it. And then you add in Gravenberch, McAllister, of course, Van Dijk as well. So,
listen, we have a winning team because we won the league last year with most of these guys, and we added upgrade. You understand? We put some turbo in the car, get extra horsepower and all that.
Yeah.
You understand? But we ain't putting the pedal to the metal, but we still driving it at go 60 kilometers per hour. You understand? When the car can do 200.
It's a long journey, crowd.
Huh?
It's a long journey.
No. We got money to buy gas. I don't care about the long journey. We got gas money. We can start a refill and go again. You understand what I'm saying? Nah, man. Nah. I sorry. That's just me. That's crab levels, like Pop said. That's just me. That's just the way I think. You know what I mean? I feel like if you got these sort of players, we should be wowing people weekly in, week out.
I get you. I agree with that.
You understand?
But
we should got people scared. These men playing.
Here's something else you would agree with. You watch Man United win 13 Premier League titles.
Yeah.
Game week 4, you had some of the best players in the world at your club. You're crashing out like this, saying, "Well, we ain't playing at the levels." Not game week 4. Yeah. You're not. You saying, we win it last season. Yeah, we can win it this season. We ain't in gear yet. And you know what? It's so much better that we are not in gear.
That's what worries me, actually, is that you lot are not in gear and still picking up points. Despite what Crab said about it with the handball and what was the other one? You said the handball, you mentioned
free kick.
A worldly free kick.
But when things are written for you, things are written for you.
We're riding the wave. That's what I'm saying. Understand? But this is Burnley, man. Come on, bro. I mean, we know what these men gonna play. We know it's low block. How many years have Liverpool been crying out for this midfielder to beat this low block? How many years, man?
I get it.
We went spending money on it. We went spending money on Wirtz. Yes. You're my lock picker. Here is the master key. Go on, pick that defense.
Yeah, pick the lock.
Yeah, but that's why you're looking at Mr. Lock. You're looking at Mr. Lock and saying, all right, you will do better in terms of execution now. Kingsman just said the team in gelled. No, but the team in gelled yet. You still have issues. I put it this way, like, Salah on the right side. Salah's played with Bradley, Frimpong, and Szoboszlai as right backs in 4 games.
Salah's played too much minutes already in these 4 games. Too much. You know what I mean? Serious, man.
He has 3 in 4.
3 what?
All the strikers are forwards. Yeah, all the forwards on the teams. Ekitike got 2 goals. Gakpo got 2 and 1. Mo got 2 and 1. Chiesa got 1. Rio got 1. Everybody up front has marked the things. Goals is currency, as I keep telling you all the time. At the end of the day, if we play like this and keep winning, yes, it can be stinky, and people can say, "Oh, Liverpool get lucky, and nobody else wasn't in form, and whatever, like last year." And win the league, you're not going to be happy because you're not seeing what you want to see. I understand that.
I get that.
There's 2 different conversations to me. Is, as Flawless said, there's a level of expectation being placed on the team by people. Obviously, Liverpool spent 600 million, whatever, because the number is now being inflated to whatever it is. So we spent $1 billion. We spent $1 billion. Yeah, we spent $1 billion. Whatever the number is. Yeah. It already rising. So we already know that it's being converted to other currencies so that it could go up to a number that sounds good. We can't buy into that. We got to look at what we want to do. Our expectation levels are that we want to see the team play well, and we should be doing better. But it's game week 4. I can't be losing my mind at game week 4. Yes, I am looking at Mr. Locke and saying, all right, I expect better. But you got 6 more games for me really to throw it down. Because mine is game 10. Game week 10, let me look at the table and let me assess performances and see where we are. Now, Isak in, and all of a sudden, 1 game, Verts get an assist and Isaac score, and all of a sudden narrative different. Look at 100, look what 100 million can get you in 2 players. Look at that beautiful connection. All of a sudden, 4 weeks gone and we forget all them games. 12 points on the board.
Not me.
I guarantee you that the narrative is gonna swing. It could be something.
Let me ask you this, right? Let me ask you this: if we keep getting stinky one, nothing wins or whatever, and till game week 10, we got 30 points a game week 10. You still okay with what Slot doing?
There are 2 different things
we
there.
Got full points.
30 points out of 30 means we are probably a good few points ahead in the league, right? That doesn't necessarily mean you can be happy with the style of football, though. Because if you're buying into a particular style and your manager or coach isn't giving you that style, then you can have a problem anyway.
But his style looked good last season. There was games last season. His style looked good.
It did.
You understand? And we improve on the players. We improve on the personnel.
Go back to your original statement that you felt that the style looked good all of last season?
Yeah. Well, not all of
last season.
Not all. No. Don't trick me with
because
that. Because I said some games last season look good.
Look right here. Look, you see here?
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Right here. We played them twice.
Yeah.
The first time we washed them off.
Yeah.
And the second time we struggled to draw with them.
Yeah.
That's just one example of how well we played in one game and how poorly we played in the other game.
But this is 4 games in and we haven't played well in any of them.
No, we had spells. We had spells.
I talking about a game that you could possibly say we control this game from start to finish. We haven't had one of them.
All right. Having not seen the games, let's say you go to the beginning of the season and you just see the fixtures. Away to Newcastle, home to Arsenal, home to Bournemouth, away to Burnley. You're expecting to dominate all them games?
12 points.
You have 12 points. I didn't ask you about the points. Where are you expecting to dominate the games? See,
3 out of the 4.
You just made a distinction there.
3 out of the
12
4.
points.
3 out of the 4.
Dominate 3 out of the 4.
Yes. Newcastle is shit.
All right. But therein lies your problem then. Because going to St. James's Park is not easy.
Bro.
It's not easy.
The problem is we played the occasion. You understand? And that's the problem that we make freaking.
So it's not easy then. So it's not easy. So it's not easy.
Beat these men out the park hard. You understand? Bournemouth, we should have never been 2-2. You understand what I'm saying?
True.
We should have never been 2-2 at Bournemouth. Burnley, 94th minute penalty. Bumba.
But Bournemouth, we were up 2-0. And we're very callous to give them back the 2-2. And then had to go back and win it. That when you watch the game, you're saying to yourself, all right, yeah, we up and cruising. And all of a sudden it was 2 stupid things and it was 2-2. And you're saying to yourself, all right, how do we get here? Now you flip the script and said, all right, you're not conceding now. Because that was the problem. Oh, look how much we conceding. You haven't conceded in 2 games now is a problem because you only score 1 goal and win the game. You have to win 1-0 to win the title. You have to win games 1-0.
We were 2-0 up against Bournemouth and we were 2-0 up against Newcastle. Bournemouth was 11 against 11. Newcastle was 10 men. Okay? Them is games that Liverpool, with this sort of personnel, game should be done. Done. You understand what I'm saying? And in both games, we let these men come back. Both games. One with 10 men, which was terrible. You understand? And one moment of idiot. What was the word? Stupidity from Ibu, Semenyo. You understand? 2 good goals from Semenyo. And then the one with Newcastle was just, I don't know how would we let these men in with 10 men. I don't know. But they were there.
Played the occasion, like you said, it's probably that.
Yeah, they played the occasion. But there were 10 men, though. We were 2 up. Like, what? Like Pops is always telling me. Pops is always say, we got an extra man. Just let it burst the belly, trying to get the ball. Pass the ball around. Pass the ball around. Why we couldn't do that, Pops? Tell me. Why we couldn't just pass the ball around?
If I had the answers, I wouldn't be saying on here on stream with you. I'd be squatting like my man. I'd be squatting like my man Amarin and making the whole set of money.
Give yourself more credit than that, Pops. You got ideas and answers. You're an intelligent individual. You know the game. You know they've repped the game. Don't try cop out like that, Pops. You know
Listen,
the
Pops,
game.
I won't be mad at you if you took the United job, and I won't be mad at you, brother. Understand?
Now we're doing too much.
As a Liverpool fan, I will back you.
Actually, you know what, Pops? If you're gonna take the job, break me off some bread at least, because you're gonna drown the club. Break me some bread off.
I won't be coming to any of the games, Pops, but yeah. I'll be supporting you. You understand?
But yeah, you can add to that. I think with that, to answer your question there, Crab, about the game against Newcastle, I just think you answered your own question, played the occasion. I think anyone else, Liverpool, probably bar like a Everton, maybe a Manchester United, that's what they do. Go up 10 men and control the game. No, sorry, you're up a man and you're up 2 goals.
But we up 2-0 though, Flawless. 2-0.
I hear you. That is a bad one still. That is
with a proper team dominating. Like, we should not give these men a sniff. They should be running around with the belly hurting, man. They're not getting the ball.
Yeah, fast.
Simple. It's not like we were looking for a goal and they catch us on the counter, you know. We all we have to do is pass the ball, pass it around.
Mm-hmm.
We got an extra man, pass it around. I
hear you.
That's the class. We talking about Burnley. You know, them men had 10 men. I don't think they crossed. They only crossed the halfway line maybe 4 times max, maybe. And yeah, we just can't break these men down. We just can't. Men throwing balls in the box wildly, like we got Peter Crouch in there. I don't understand that, man. I don't understand that. That's frustrating.
That is annoying. You don't need to play the ball on the deck, bro. I've heard Pops mention this actually.
Keep it on the carpet.
I remember you said about Newcastle, Pops, that it was, it was Newcastle, and you said
in the land of the trees, we play the ball in the air. You go into the forest where the giants are, and you play the ball in the air.
Well said, man.
Yeah, but it made sense. We had the conversation already.
Write that down, Flawless. You already, man. Write that down, yeah.
Repeating myself. It's very, very simple. This is a sport that's very, very simple and overcomplicated with all these. You're a man with his little tactics board and all this XG and field tilt and all these stupid things.
Yes.
Pass the ball to a man in the same color shirt as yours.
Yes.
And move to receive it. It's very, very simple.
That's it.
We have overcomplicated the game with all these different things and extra tactics, and every minute the coach getting up and pointing at something, and it's like, sit down, you train all week, shut the hell up, man. Come on. Now, what's the sense of training all week? You watch video. This team ain't playing any different to what you've seen. All right, occasionally you might get up and say, all right, seeing a little something, come here a minute. Let's but not standing every minute pointing and saying like his chest that you gotta move a man. No. At some points, the players gotta take some of the responsibility. So as much as I say they're looking in the dugout, I'm also saying this. You just said by name, this man, all supposed to be top quality players in our team. Well, dribble a man in, beat one man. Because that's all when you're playing a 5-5, once you beat one man, it's like pulling out Jenga or the house of cards. You pull out one pin and it falls down very quickly once the movement is there. Once the movement is right, and inverts the number 10, that's where you're supposed to have. The guy that makes that move, Ekitike makes a run. McAllister makes a run. Mo makes a run. Gakpo makes a run. So you know what all the defenders saying? What the hell going on? Make runs across the defenders as well. Open spaces. And all of a sudden, you got a lane to pass to. No, we putting our foot on the ball. Yeah, man, just knock it square. Yeah, man, just knock it there. Yeah, who we playing midweek? Yeah, man, we got Atletico in the Champions League, man. I can't run up and down with these men. I could be wrong, but a lot of the time I felt like we were playing for midweek. Just Van Dijk, a little jog at the pitch here, knock it there to Ibu. Yeah, Ibu knock it back. Yeah, Ibu hold out there. Look. Yeah, move more. Drift around there, yeah. Nah, Robin Birch, hold it. Give me back again. Listen, but just slow.
No intent.
Dancing is slow, quick at some point. At some point when you're dancing, you got to do a little quick step. Dip. Somebody. To make it look good, it can't just be slow all the time. A little quick step, and that's as simple as it is. We talk about how much skills you need and all that. Just molasting it. I was gonna ask you if you use your word yet.
I use it, man. You did
right at the start.
The molasting it, man. And it's frustrating. Because me and Pops in the stream saying, move, somebody move, do something. These man just static.
But they're watching one another. Wait, that's Salah. She look at the ball. Yeah, boy. Wait, Verts? Yeah, boy, here, what is mine? Let me see what you can do. You said I grab and Birch turn. So y'all don't train together and see this all the time? That we suddenly just watching it on a Saturday and Sunday? Yeah, man. I could take make a little run. Yeah, that was a good run, yeah. So why you passing money balling? It is frustrating to watch ultimately, but it's also one of those things where you say to yourself, all right, at some point, this is going to work though. That's the scary part for the rest. That's why it's 12-12 for me, and
I've been saying this. I hate the fact that
Verts watch, Isak watch, Ekitike watch, Salah watch, whoever watches you want to do them.
Yeah, I hate the fact I'm aware of these things because as much as people are crashing on you lot and performances are bad, I said you mentioned it. I've been mentioning this. They've been performing badly and they're 4-4. That irks me. That's very irritating because if they get it right, which I believe Liverpool will get better, unfortunately, you gonna put some teams to bed.
But technically, we could be on 4 points right now. Technically, we could be on 4 points right now.
It's a small twist. It's not a huge swing either.
I understand.
It's a very small twist.
Because we was drawing with Bournemouth. We was drawing with freaking Newcastle. The goal we was drawing against Arsenal.
But not so much today because it was Hannibal, but your quality shone through.
Yeah.
Against Bournemouth and like much people will criticize Shabazz. That's why you paid money for him. Not specifically for that, but I'm saying he's of a quality.
Yeah.
He has a long range shot, people say. So it's like that's what you pay the quality for. Not everyone has a player in their team who can do that. Same way when it was 2-2, I said it on the watch along. Oh yeah, they're gonna score. Too much quality out there. And Bournemouth were giving you the ball back.
Yeah,
exactly. They did it like when it was 0-0 because I remember they missed a chance. I think it was Tavernier missed a chance just before you lot scored your first.
Early. Half
so
chance.
You can't be missing chances because he should have done much better. At least hit the target. I think it was.
He should hit the target.
You gotta hit the target. And once you miss, there's quality down and Gakpo went down the other end and scored. Then you went 2 up. Then they turned it up and then went 2-2 and then reverted back. But you have to give credit to Liverpool for suffocating them and I kept saying stop giving them the ball back. Because if you keep giving the ball up, eventually you're gonna concede. Brentford did it against Chelsea. Can't keep giving the ball up to quality players because eventually somebody's gonna get you out there if there's too much quality. And that being said, before we continue, run up the likes, people. Hit the subscribe button. We've been doing crossovers all week. And even though this is the Bayesian show, people, special guests in the building, you see him. My Life Veta Games TV is in the cut. GLE is here. What are you saying, Veta? Are you good?
Yo! Am I good? Am I good? Yo, Pops, I see you. Yo, Platinum, I see you. Where is
you
Barnes?
Don't see me, fam. I'm invisible. Look,
Where is Barnes?
I'm gone, bro. I'm gone.
Where is Barnes?
Barnes can't make it on today. Shout out to Barnes though every single time, man. You can't make it on today. What are you saying, Veta, man?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Veta Games.
Oh boy.
He's the intro.
It's Veta.
Oh boy.
I had to tease the intro. Listen, guys, it's crossover. They've been asking for it. Listen, I'm honored. I'm honored to be on the same panel as my man Pops, as my man Platinum. It's unfortunate Barnes couldn't be here. You know what I mean? But again, we're gonna have to represent the 2v1. Actually, you know what? It shouldn't be any Vs. We shouldn't do any 2v anything right now. You guys got your win.
Nah, it's not versus. This is why it's the Bayesian. You see the Bayesian background. This is another Caribbean crossover. Yeah. You Caribbean.
I'm here for United, man. I ain't here for Veta, man. I'm here for United.
Hey, listen. I know my name. My name is blocking it right now, but I'm calm. I got no beef. I got no beef with Liverpool for now. We'll see what kind of energy Pops and Platinum bring. But right now, I'm calm. I don't need to do the Denzel thing. I'm chill. This is about the derby. Now,
all right, let's get.
Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button.
Congrats on the win as well. As I told you off air.
That's not a win, man. That's a battering, fam. Come on, man.
They same different. Did they not win the game?
I mean, batter you off the park.
Did they win the game?
Jesus.
Did they win the game?
I wouldn't call it a win. A win is like a 2-0, a techie 2-0, or a techie 1.
Cool. Take the 3 points off them and give it to us. Then if they didn't win, I'm cool with that. Sounds like a win.
That
to
man
me.
bit slap you and then tell you turn the other cheek and bit
You
slap
clearly,
God
crap didn't
damn.
see my match reaction. Go. Hey, you lot actually are watching. Go watch my match reaction. There you go.
Great match.
That man give you a strong pimp hand, fam.
Go
With baby
watch my
powder.
match. Go watch my match reaction, and you'll
Great
see.
watch along. Great watch along. You know when you make sure it's wet too. And, we did one of those. Listen, I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
Yeah, we know you was nervous. Yeah, United coming
serious?
to town, Manchester derby.
You was nervous, really?
No,
I was
seriously.
nervous going to the game because I'm nervous going into the game because it was a derby. Don't make that face, Barnes. I mean, sorry, don't make that face, Pops. I'm so used to Barnes making the face. Don't make that face. The reason why I'm saying don't make that face is because listen, 8 games, the last three weren't wins. The last 3 weren't wins. I've been suffering versus this United as poor as they've been. Right? I've took 3 losses to these cats. Drop points to these cats coming into this game. And most importantly, when I was trying to be the first to do a double, like win the Prem and the FA back to back, the only manager to have done that was Sir Alex Ferguson. The year when I was trying to do it, these guys and Eric Ten Hag had to mess everything up, right? And now Amarin, who's been having some type of hoodoo over my manager, first beat me in the Champions League and then went over to United and was catching a win. I needed this. Now, it was a must win. And the nervousness is because it's derby. I listen, I'll be in the cut. I'll be a fly on the wall. I hear how you guys talk about your matchups versus Everton. I hear about how things don't always go according to plan and sometimes you get drop points. That's how I feel going up against this United. I didn't know what to expect. And I had players dropping like flies with regards to injuries. All the time I said, you know what? I back my team. I'm going to say 2-1, but I do see something janky, something happening where United get a goal. Now, to my pleasant surprise, guys, this is where we're all calm. This is why we got no beef. This is why the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Listen, we got no beef tonight. Until something says differently. But right now, we got no beef tonight. The derby, the right team won on the day. Look at the performance, guys. Look at what's been asked going into the game. Flawless, look, correct me if I'm wrong. Your peeps, your United peeps. I love. Listen, first subscribe over to Sarcasm City TV. His channels, his shows, his breakdown, his previews. I'm sure him with his piece, we're talking about. You know what? We can get at City. Look at the form that they've been in. Look at how questionable they've been in defense. We can get at this City.
I hate that he's 110% right. Yo, people was talking like this. Yo,
people were talking like that.
Really talking. Like this.
And it got to me, Platinum. It got to me. I was like, yeah, they might get some because we haven't been closing games out well. Look at what happened to Brighton. I was like,
without
Cunha helped. It definitely helped. But then I also had questions on who was going to be available. I had questions on like, where was Pep even going to play? Because everyone's telling me, even my Manchester City fan base are telling me Pep's showing too much loyalty. He's playing players out of position. Once, I'm going to be honest with you, Platinum Pops. Once I saw the starting lineup, my shoulders relaxed. The kids were calm. I wasn't telling anybody to be quiet. Once I saw that starting lineup, I was like, hey, let's go. Let's go. Phil Foden. People act like they forgot about him because he had that poor season last year. Phil Foden loves these derbies. You know what was the best? Holland. Large up. Holland as well loves these derbies. On his early, like, you didn't watch this, Flawless, but early interviews with regards to Holland, what's he most excited for coming over to City? What does he want to do? He spoke about derbies. He spoke about wanting to slap up United. I knew he was going to be ready. And the international break, I know I'm talking long, but I love to talk, so let me do my thing.
That's
International
cool,
break.
You land from, do your thing.
Thank you. I'm not letting the helicopter tonight. It's actually a plane. All right, it's jumbo.
All right, yo, you land the plane, man.
Yeah, let me land the plane. I need a long runway, long runway. So this international break, signal the plane. Signal. This international break, I saw players dropping like flies, but I also saw some performances. And the beauty about the Venom, Vim, the consistency that I get from Flawless. Subscribe to his channel if you've not. He's relentless when it comes to Doku. He loves to talk about Doku. Yo, when I saw the International Week, pops, platinum. When I saw the International Week, and I saw my man Doku just cooking, just stirring, the little shimmy, the little feints. He's just feeling everything. When I saw Doku do that in international break, when I saw my man Holland 5 goals and 2 assists in an international break, doing a madness, I was like, oh, these guys are ready. These guys are ready. Now, it's brilliant. That face you see on Flawless right now, that when is Vader going to stop talking? When is this show going to be over? That face you see right there is because I got Doku to talk about. How long we doing this show? Because I got Doku to talk about Flawless.
Say your piece, yeah, because he played well.
You know what? No. We ain't deferred. Listen, this is a cipher.
I'm not deferred.
No, this is a cipher. This is a cipher. I just gave my bars. I gave my lyrics. Now I'm handing over the mic. You tell me about Doku, Flawless. You tell me about. Me? Yeah, I want to hear from you. Let me hear about Doku.
As the planes landed now. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Yeah, he played very well. I can't even question him today. I give him credit today. And as we was crashing out on the watch along about it, I think Eddie mentioned how good we was letting Doku play. But Doku played very well, in particular the second goal. The second goal to hold off Euro and play that pass. Exceptional. Yeah, man, I give Doku. Hey, when someone plays well, whether I rate them or not, if they play well, I'll say they played well, especially if I don't rate them. I'm not biased like that. Do I rate him overall as a player? No, but that's not what we're talking about today. Wait,
No, now I'm cutting you off. Now I'm taking the mic back. What do you mean you're saying you don't rate him as a player? What do you mean you don't rate him as a player? I don't rate
Doku. Why are you asking me this? You know I'm not a fan of him as a player.
But only from a consistency standpoint. You want to see more of it. If he was doing this consistently, you got no problems with him.
I was talking about. He wasn't talking about. This is recent.
It doesn't matter who you were talking about.
No. This is you joke, man. This is in regards to Doku. You joke, man. Because I can't remember who the player I was talking about, but I'd mentioned Doku and I was like, Doku, when it comes to going past players, no, Madueke, that's what we was talking about. We was having a conversation about Madueke, and people are talking about him going past this player. I think it was Javon, shout out to Javon, who was saying there's no issue with Madueke going past his player. It's after that. Doku, when it comes to going past his player, is one of the best in the league. You never heard me say that man is not a 1v1 demon. He is. He can put any fullback, any centre back, he can go past any fullback or any centre back, right or left. The problem is after that, his decision.
My challenge to you, though, is how you refuse to say that when he adds this to his game, you speak like he's done. There's no evolution. There's no adding this ability. Like
how old is he?
We've all seen it, and this is why I overly defend him. This is why I'm like, well, let's need to stop all this. And I'm so glad it was poetic justice that my man Doku was doing what he was doing today.
I think it just shows how terrible we are, but go on, carry on as you were.
Oh, no, okay.
Nah, I didn't do it. We've been giving people careers. You see that Solanke move to Spurs? That's us.
But the thing is, the reason why is he was cooking right from the jump. Like when the kickoff, you saw a little 1-2s between him, Holland. He put a pass into Foden, Doku, Holland, and put a pass in. Holland just narrowly missed it. Right? I was surprised. That spoke to his confidence because he just kicked it wide. But Doku was kicking and cooking from the beginning. Now the reason why I get so frustrated with, I'm not going to say agenda, I'm not going to say narrative. You don't fancy it.
Difference of opinion.
Difference of opinion. But when you say that this is the player, I don't think this is the final. No more adding to his game. No more maturity. Listen, like Madueke, like any other winger, if you can get past your player, that's already a check. Now, does he need to?
But
because there's many wingers that can't even cook on a regular. And the reason why I defend him so much is because Pep put Doku in year one to play against Real Madrid.
Yeah,
and everybody wanted to poo-poo and say, well, what did he really do? But he's cooking one of the better right backs at Real Madrid. So I see where he can be as a player. He just needs to put it together. Now, I hope this gives him great confidence. Any of the rivals, any of the silly rivals I want to talk about, where are the goals coming from? Okay, let's relax. I'm not asking him for that many goals right now because I got that beast in the middle. I got that man that shouldn't be referred to. No disrespect to any other rivals. That you got your striker. Be confident in your striker. That's fine. But Haaland, like my manager said, he's just slightly up there.
Haaland's quality, no doubt about it. But back to Doku, the reason why I say that in regards to that, because I've seen these players so many times. Not him, players who are talented, but can't get it right. João Felix is that. I've said this before. When it comes to technical attributes, I use, because he's like the poster child for it. Because I've been content creating 5 years, and I've been having João Felix debates for 5 years. He's one player people swear by because he's talented. Talent is enough. If you just roll a football out there on the pitch, ability-wise, João Felix is up there. There isn't many better than him when it comes to just sheer ability. Technical ability, roll the ball on the football pitch. But the reason why he can't, because it's not talent alone. And that's where it is with I've seen these players, Madueke the same. In particular, wingers are very much like this. Yes, and it's very rare that it clicks with wingers. They either rarely have that decision making, or Ronaldo probably being an anomaly. I know Pops will probably know more than me in regards to wingers like that. But most of the time when wingers are like Doku, they don't click. Bear in mind, man isn't 19. He isn't 20. He isn't 21. He's 23 years old. Bear in mind, you have another one in your side, Foden, supremely talented.
Yeah.
And people question him. I think Foden obviously is a better player than Doku, but he needs to get it together. We had one in Nani. Nani was extremely talented.
Yes.
Very frustrating. And it's like, it's very rare you see
Charisma
going to that. Like, people forget Quaresma was better than Ronaldo, regardless.
I'm not mad at that. I hear he needs to be consistent.
Yes.
But when you use that R word and say rubbish, I'm always going to come off mute. I'm always going to have to go at you. I'm always going to have to go at you.
But can I say something, though, Vader? Listen.
Yes.
For me, Doku's Adama with the pop 2 pills of Viagra, pretty much. You understand what I'm saying? I'm serious. For real.
Adama Traore is a prime example.
Adama Traore.
That's
Doku's reach his ceiling. He ain't going to higher.
Let me mark that down because I came in here nice and calm and respectful.
No, listen. First of all, you say you're going to beef with me. You can't going to beef with me. My club got heritage. Your club ain't got that. So you can't going to beef.
Okay, that's another one. That's another one.
I'm just saying, Doku is very good at dribbling. He got slave feet. He's very good at running. You understand what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
But that's it. The ceiling reach for him. Oscar Bob will be a better player than Doku. You could clip that one up too. You understand what I'm saying? Oscar Bob will be a better player than Doku.
I got no beef. I don't do the player versus player. If you want to say one of my players is going to be better than my next player, I got no problems with that.
You're picking up Doku because he had one game in 50. That's good, man.
And that's what it is. It's a consistency thing. Because
that's all I'm.
You lot got next? Arsenal, right?
We got Napoli next and then Arsenal.
Let me see him cook against Arsenal.
You know what? If he cooks against Arsenal, I go, okay, I don't know who you have after that.
I will apologize to you if he cooks against Arsenal.
If he cooks against Arsenal and so forth and so forth and so, it's a consistency thing.
Here's the thing.
The ability's there. Adama Traore can do exactly what Doku does in regards to going past players.
Guys, I'm all calm with it. I'm all calm with it. But again, you're gonna hold him to this standard versus Arsenal. Arguably, probably the best defense in
no,
right?
not just Arsenal. It's everybody.
It's ongoing.
He never cooked against Liverpool.
Yes, I hear it's ongoing. I hear it's ongoing.
One further. Even if you was playing, I don't know. Even if you was playing Sunderland at home, the next game, and then the next game after that was Burnley at home, I'm looking at you to perform to a consistent level. Then if you have, I don't know, Brentford away, then you have Chelsea at home. It's not the opponent. It's hey, perform against everybody because you have you mentioned it. There's so many wingers who don't have the ability. You have to go past the player. So the fact you have that is a tick. So therefore, make better decision making. Improve your crossing. Today, very, very good. Best I've ever seen him in for City. It's the best performance I've ever seen him put in.
Now you're going too far.
We had the 4 assists. Sorry, so that game. Did he not have a game where he got like 4 assists?
Against United, it's United.
Well, yeah. Also, you do have to take into consideration the opposition. However, do it against Arsenal. Do it after.
So listen. What I said is, I agree. He needs to show consistency. If you're gonna say, okay, he did it versus United. If he happens to do his thing versus Napoli, and then he doesn't have this same type of game versus Arsenal, and you guys then want to do the rubbish, all this kind of talk, I'm going to have an issue because they're very good defensively. Now, I also look at the game, and I'm like, listen,
we hold you to the highest standard. Do we do that with Haaland?
Listen, do we do that with United? Are we holding United to a higher standard? No. Sometimes it depends on where we're at. I'm
it's
not.
not,
No,
because
I'm not
you're
higher
Manchester
standard
City.
City right now. I'm not
You're
higher
Manchester
standard
City.
City right now.
How come we don't? How come Haaland doesn't get that leeway or folded?
How come? Wait, are we still
Haaland-
questioning Haaland?
No, we're not questioning Haaland. I'm
Right.
saying if Haaland's not consistent and performs poorly, he don't get no excuses.
I'm not. My point is, I'm not giving him an excuse, but I'm not taking him away from saying that he's a good player. I'm not taking him away and then doing the whatever player with Viagra nonsense. He is a player that can perform, and he has.
But we've not seen it though, babe.
I'm saying he needs to be consistent.
Yes,
I
that's
mean,
why we're in
complete
agreement. So our disagreement comes from you saying you think he can be consistent. I don't think he can.
Victor, you know who saying maximum is, right?
Yeah, you know,
Yes.
he's saying
You think
he
he's
is
better than
maximum.
Doku?
Do I think he's better than Doku?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or when
Not
he's
yet.
playing in the Prem.
I don't think Doku's better than him yet. No.
Okay. Oh, so you think? Okay. So you still think Doku has room to
You still
improve?
think he got levels?
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
I don't
think
get. I
that's
don't
it.
know. Like, nah, it's not it, man.
That's
seen
fine.
it.
think that's
Look
it.
at look
This is
at
it.
again. You guys are expected only to really know about your players. He came to City with not even having logged that many professional minutes.
Oh, Lord.
Like, everybody-
violins
See,
in the chat for Doku.
Yeah,
man.
here we go. You want to do this shit.
Violins in the
I'm just
chat,
saying,
man.
not everything
And
is
playing
just
the best attacking team in the league and didn't have many But I hear all of that. But the point is, I'm making is, when are you going to? Me and you've been having this debate for 2 years.
Yeah.
Is it
And-
2 years? I've known
and
you?
today I'm happy, Flawless. Today I'm
course.
laughing. Today I'm
It
like,
matters, Flawless.
we've
It
been
matters.
having this conversation for 2 years, and
Yes.
today you should be zip
You
lipped,
asked
say
me-
nothing.
You gave me the mic.
I gave you the mic to tell me
You
about
gave me the
Doku.
mic, yo.
Today there
And
should
I
have
gave
been
him his,
nothing
and I
negative
gave
said.
him his plaudits. I
Today
gave
there
him
should
his
have
plaudits.
exactly.
I've always liked that, but I know that in the long run, I'm going to win this argument.
You don't
Like
know
I've
that.
been winning for
That's
the
my
last 2
point.
years.
You don't know that. My point. You don't know that.
Of course, we don't. All the evidence tells us different. We've been having this debate for 2 years, and he hasn't been consistent. He's now 23.
But he's not the same player even 2 years ago. He's
Yeah,
better
but
than
you're
what
now
he
in
was
the
2
age
years ago.
bracket. No,
I'm
you
not
don't think
narrowing
he's gonna
anything.
perform- You don't think he's going to perform well against Arsenal?
No, I said I'm not going to judge him if he has a poor game versus Arsenal
No, you're
because
judging
of
if he has a good game.
Arsenal.
But you're judging him if he has a good game.
If they defend the
If
way
he
they
performs
do,
well, you're judging then.
But he playing
Wait,
on the
hold
right hand
hold
side
hold
against
Wait.
Cauliflower.
No, today he's been today,
You're playing
and
left.
I know it's only United, but today he was actually cooking on the left and cooking on the right.
But
Now-
Vader, wait,
Good.
before Arsenal, you got Napoli.
Yeah, I've been saying that.
All right, let's see
And
that.
that's-
I want to see that.
Oh, trust me, everybody wants to tune in for that. When it comes down,
that, that's what I mean.
yeah, I want to see some consistency, but I also recognize that there are going to be some matchups where it's Doku doing his cooking, drawing a defender, and not necessarily being the assist. You see what I'm saying? Pops, let me speak to you for a second, and not to these guys that are on the surface level breakdown analysis, right? Sometimes you got to be doing your thing, and it's not direct goal, direct assist. Sometimes it's what we call the hockey assist, right? You give the pass before the pass that releases some things. So that's what I've been observing and noting with regards to Doku, because he's causing some defenses to collapse. He's then getting the pass to a midfielder, and then that midfielder has the range to either shoot or pass, and that's what Pep's looking to do. I watch a lot of training footage. I see Doku, if it's 1v1, take on your man. That's Pep's instructions. 1v1, cook him. Now, if you got a defender cheating over to give some help, if you got the wing player coming down to give some help, if you got a midfielder to come down and give some help, Pep says, I don't want you going 1v2. No. Pass that back, maybe a cross into the far post. So that's why I'm not killer on a non-Doku skirting past everybody all the time.
Isn't
Sorry,
that
Pops,
an
go
issue
ahead.
for you? No, isn't that an issue for you? Because you just said something that was interesting to me. You said that's what Pep wants.
Yeah.
When you got a player like Doku, to me, it should be less of what Pep wants and more of what you allow him to do. Because you think he has, you have levels. You think he has levels to go to, right? You think he has levels to go into?
Doku.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
All right, good. But then you're saying he's being held back effectively.
No, I never said held back. I didn't. Those aren't my words. That's your narrative. I see.
That's my interpretation of what you just said, because you're saying the coach says do this and do this.
Let me say it
when
clearly.
you get a player that's supposed to be a maverick, you allow him to do things.
Okay.
He will get better if you give him the latitude, because you got developed here mentally as well. So you got to be able to say, yeah, these two I can beat these two, but not every time I can beat these two. So you gotta know when it's time to make that pass, drop a
you
shoulder,
took
beat
it a
one.
little too. You took
have
what I
to
said too
understand
little.
this. But that's the development I'm looking for. I'm looking at development, and you're saying he's gonna get better. But he can't be getting better if you hold in the chain and saying, yeah, don't do this and don't do that.
No. This is kind of like what you're missing out. And I expected that to come from Platinum or Flawless. This is what I was breaking down.
Surface level analysis now, is it?
Yeah. I didn't expect that from Pop. I didn't expect that from Pop.
Reality kicking in now.
It backfired, didn't it, dickhead?
Reality kicking in now. Huh?
Yeah, it serves you right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Listen, we know you should be stopping at a red light when you're walking, right? Sometimes you can look and make the decision to cross even though it's red. What Pep has been instructing is if you see two defenders clearly to mark you out, he's telling them that's not a good matchup. We can recycle it, we can move it, and then you can be 1v1. So it's not about his decision making being off or him not being the maverick that he needs to be, but it's understanding a winning fight versus a not so favorable one. Now, me coming onto this show, seeing the three of you, Pep would have told me, nah, don't show up. That's 1v3. That's not good.
I'm on your side. What do you mean?
Stop it. You ain't on nobody's side. You just got slapped up today. You ain't on my side.
Oh, no, I'm not on your side. No.
Tonight?
All right, cool.
Tonight, you know you're not on my side. My whole thing is, but you think he needs that instruction? That's my point. No.
Logic says to you, if you see two men, and I keep saying this, anytime you're doubled, I mean somebody should be free.
Right.
It doesn't mean you have to do anything other than pass.
Right.
But you should. It's
simple. See, you took it as Doku's doesn't know what to do, and it's only because Pep said if there's two in front of you, this is what you should do. No, I'm saying if I happen, because we were also talking about the Arsenal game. I'm saying if we go into this Arsenal game and when he's out there on the wing, he's facing two defenders. I don't want to come on this show and hear Flawless being like, "Where was Doku today?" You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about.
The thing is, he don't get doubled like that. Let's not. He don't get doubled like that. Stop it. Man, acting like he's Steph Curry. You don't get doubled like that. Cut the shit.
It's not Lamine Yamal we're talking about here, bro.
Man thinks he's out there LeBron or some shit like that, or he's MJ.
Have you seen how Arteta has his wingers track back, and we're trying to say that he wouldn't be defended like that?
Against who though? Not everyone. Arsenal
not everyone, but have you seen how Arsenal defend against City?
Not against again. Who's out? Just Doku, but when does Doku again? I think it's dependent on who's out there.
Okay,
here's what we can do.
Are we really doing this?
Are we really doing this? Let me stick a pin. Yeah. Rather than speculate, the game can play next week. Let me stick a pin, and we'll return after the game.
Yeah. Well, we'll have the conversation. I don't know if I'm returning on this show because this is just crazy. But yeah, we'll return to the conversation.
Look at you, man. You know what I'm saying? You like Pep getting run out of Spain. But you lot, make sure you subscribe to Veta Games TV. Hit the notification bell as well. We acted like that didn't happen. Make sure you subscribe to Deja Bets TV. Links underneath in the description. I'm just saying I don't see him get doubled like that. I don't ever think. I've never watched a game and went, yo, they're really on Doku's case. I don't think he's treated like a Saka. I don't think he's treated like a Salah. I don't think he's treated, even though this is how bad we've been. You know what I'm saying? Like the Europa League final, for example, but that's because we really got nothing else. But I don't see him get doubled like that.
Can we just ask the question? Have we seen Arsenal in principle defend like that?
Yeah,
have we seen Arsenal have Saka and have Martinelli or whoever it was to have to do a shift defensively to come back?
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
And this is the double that I'm talking about, that I'm anticipating or expecting because of how much I've seen it from Arsenal to be like, oh, if you guys are gonna say he had a poor game, he didn't do what he normally does. It's Arsenal and how they defend is very different. So that's why I'm trying to be balanced.
Where did you say playing? You going away to Arsenal?
I'm going away to Arsenal.
Playing at the Emirates.
I think he'll have more space. How much crazy is?
You think he's gonna have more space?
Yes. Yes, he'll have more space than that.
Doku's gonna have more space.
Yes, he'll have more space there. And also outside of that, it's not just the Arsenal game. Yeah, I'm talking about the other teams you play. It's not just
Arsenal. I only say because you said, "Oh, let me see him. Let me see him do it versus Arsenal."
That was the next two. That was just your next one. That was all. It was just whoever it was. Yeah, it was.
Let me ask this.
Let me ask this. Sunderland before you carry on. It could have been Sunderland at home. I would have said the same thing.
Okay.
Let's see how he does against Sunderland. I don't know who's your game. Who you play after Arsenal in the league?
I haven't even looked that far. I've only looked at Napoli and Arsenal.
But
let me ask.
Doku play against Brighton? Did he play against Brighton?
I'll tell
Did
you.
He get double teamed?
No, he didn't.
All right then. And that's Brighton. That's Brighton.
He didn't. Because I watched that game. He didn't get. If he did indeed play, I think he got on. Actually, he was dreadful per usual. That's why Vader didn't bring it up. But yeah,
who of us look good versus Brighton?
Say that again.
Who of us look good over Brighton?
What was the other loss he had against?
In the first half, he looked good going forward. You lot should have been not out of sight, but should have done more. Haaland did look good in that game.
Yeah,
Haaland should have looked
first half.
Bad. Mamouche did as well, in particular. The first, so did Oscar Bob as well. Yes, he did get on. I'm just looking here, and there was space in that game because we know they don't be doubling up and stuff like that. I'm just trying to find out what he got on.
What's interesting? And let me ask you.
He got on in the 72nd minute.
Yeah, we're gonna judge him for that. We're gonna judge him for that and say he had a poor game.
When it comes down, because if he played well, you judge him and say if he played well, he would have had a great game and you would have mentioned it, correct?
No, I would have mentioned that he got subbed on and he was impactful. That's what I would have said, but I wouldn't have said
positive. He was impactful, right?
We didn't look good in that second half.
He was impactful. See what I'm saying? He got on and he was impactful.
If he got on and he was impactful, I'd say it. If he got on and he wasn't impactful, I'd say it. But he got subbed on is my point. You guys tried to talk about what did he do versus Brighton. He got subbed on.
He got subbed on and make impact because you're good enough to make impact according to you.
Doku's not that guy.
But as a team on that day, we were poor that second half.
But we're talking in particular about him. We can talk about City.
Yeah, but this is okay. But this is silly.
We're talking about
Doku's good according to you. Haaland is good according to me too. But Haaland didn't have a good game at that point in the game, 77th or whatever minute.
Can't compare Haaland and Doku, man. Come on.
No, the point is, Platinum, is when you want to talk about a man's performance and say, well, he's good according to you. Well, yeah, other players that I rate. We all rate Haaland. He's good according to me and you, and he wasn't good at the 77th minute beyond in that game. It happens. I want consistency just like you guys.
Even when Haaland had a bad game, he's still good in my opinion. He's still the best.
No, we're not going to do the no.
The point is I'm making is we're not allowing him. We're not allowing this where it's an excuse he didn't play well because he was subbed on. Because if he was subbed on and played very well, got a goal and an assist, you'd use that in the positive column.
No,
so therefore, it's in the negative column. You had 20 plus minutes to impact the game and you did nothing. And we can't say he was doubled up on because I watched the game. He had space. You know what he did?
I'm not giving him
you know what he did? Because you can go back and watch along this on the Twitch. Do what Doku does. Go past the player and hit the first man. It's like the Garnacho side.
I'm not giving him an excuse.
Go on.
I'm not giving him an excuse, and I'm not even trying to go back to the past. I want to deal with today. It's still Sunday for me. You moved on to Monday. You don't want to remember that. You don't want to remember the performance that we saw from Doku. I ain't moving past that.
I ain't dealing with the past. It's gone Sunday for me. It's Monday.
Yeah, it's gone. Hey, it's still present for me. Yeah. So my whole thing is we're not going to go even further a week later and talk about that. When I want to rate these players, when I want to discuss them, we're going to discuss with what they happen to do. Now, to a man on this panel, what's a good output for a winger? What's a good output? How many assists? How many goals? When you guys say for a season, let's say just the Prem. What's a good output for a winger in the Prem?
What?
Would you say?
For what team? Are you a relegation team?
Yeah, you got Mo Salah doing 20-something goals.
Who do you play for?
It depends on what you call a winger to, though, because you got inside forward versus a winger. So you got two different types of players that people call wingers. Because to me, Madueke is a winger, and I don't expect Madueke to score a lot of goals.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't look at him as a goal scorer, but I look at him as a threat that should be giving assists.
Is there something wrong with my microphone? What? Yeah. Okay, we were just talking about Doku. Whatever type of winger you consider Doku to be,
you mean him? Him?
No, not him. Wingers that play like that. Is
Madueke considered? Traore.
Okay, so direct
is Madueke who Martinelli
direct wingers who are playing for top teams going for the league. That's what you're asking. Because
in a wing play, because Pops want to bring up is the inside forward or whatever.
No, because the thing is you have to dot all the I's and cross the T's because that
would
matters.
Would you say that Gakpo is similar to what would be asked of Doku?
No.
Okay. Would you say that
Salah is not a winger.
No, not Salah. Who else was playing on your wing? When you were asking Diaz,
then you got problems.
When Diaz was when Diaz was playing wing play over there? No,
Yeah. No, not
Would- would you-
not again, not Doku to me. I wouldn't compare Diaz and Doku or Doku and Gakpo.
no. The
'Cause
role,
they both-
the role of
They
the
both
wing-
go
the-
inside.
Yeah,
So
the
for
role of the
us-
winger.
But for us, their role is different to I think what his is for you.
Yeah, but
He's
it's
I
a
expect-
provider.
I expect
No. 20.
20.
Okay.
So that's 10 and 10.
You expected
11 and
20.
9. Yes.
You expected 20 from Luis Diaz,
10 goals, 10
Yes.
assists. Yeah,
and
Yes.
how many times did he deliver that for you guys?
once.
Was
Whether
he
did or
considered a
didn't, I
good
don't know, but I'm
winger?
just
Was he
telling you.
considered a what? Did
All
you
right,
consider
all right.
him a good winger?
All right.
He
I
was
don't think
okay,
there are a lot of
average.
good left wingers. He's all right to me. He's all right.
Average winger.
He's all right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So all right numbers is 10 and 10 roughly.
No, that's good. But he
Nah,
only
10 and
goes
10
to
is
get
good.
there consistently. 10 and
Okay,
10 is
all right.
that's a consistent thing. 20 is your number.
20 is the
don't-
number. Okay.
20 is your number. Yeah.
So to be considered good according to Pops and Platinum,
If you're in that good, you should be 20. Yeah.
yeah,
10
if
and
you're
10.
if you're a good winger, you should be delivering
Full-
20.
Full season 20.
Yeah, full season in the Prem. Now,
Yeah.
hey, chat at another time. Let's see how many good left wingers are in the league.
Yeah.
We'll
But they're
see how
not
many
many though.
good
That's
left
why I just
wingers-
said
They're
that.
not
I
many.
actually just
They're
I
not
just
many.
told you that.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
the
they're not
issue.
many good left wing. There's not many good
Yeah,
left
they're
wingers.
trash. The left wingers
Okay.
are trash.
The left
overall in
wingers
the
are
league.
trash in this league.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
dreadful. They are.
They're not at a level where you're saying, look at him. Last season, Gakpo and Lucho were 20, got more than 20 each. Nobody was saying, oh, look at how good they were. Nobody.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nobody.
No one was saying.
Not even
look at
Liverpool
Gakpo.
fans. No one said no. No one said.
No,
look
I
at
never
him.
said nah, bro.
I didn't
No,
see
no
anyone
one.
praising Gakpo.
Okay.
Yo, guys.
No one.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Lucho left, and people were saying, yeah, he could leave every Saints. And there are people currently saying, yeah, Gakpo can go too because you know what? I can find another one of them.
That's right.
The levels. Let's be honest. Martinelli on the left, really.
No one ever said Martinelli was good though.
No, but I'm just saying, these are the top teams.
You're saying the top teams.
Martinelli
left wingers.
was good. There was a point where
Okay.
people said, look at him. He's got, just like you, Doku, levels. Martinelli's going
People
to
do
go
He
up.
also got
You
Anthony Gordon.
said that.
Who's the best Who's the
Martinelli's
best left
going
winger in
to
the
go
league?
up.
Right now.
Right
Yeah,
now,
right
has
now.
to
You don't-
Gakpo right now, statistically. If you're looking
Yeah.
at last season, Gakpo's the
No.
best.
If you're saying talent-wise, he don't play there, but I think it's Cunha.
All right.
That's just me.
So the best winger last year is considered not good in Gakpo.
We didn't say not good. We say he's okay.
Okay. Okay.
He's not levels.
he's
He's
decent.
not
He's
levels,
decent.
is he?
Okay.
He's not
He
levels.
does, because Vader, if Gakpo left in a year's time or 2 years' time, when we're sitting down talking about former players, we're not mentioning Gakpo. I think he's a decent player.
Not
Solid
like that.
Premier League player.
All right.
But he's
All right, cool.
nothing. Oh my God! Do
This
you
isn't
remember Gakpo?
this isn't Mahrez or Mane that we're saying, oh well, you remember those. You remember you'll say, oh yeah, Gakpo, yeah, he was cool, he was good. Yeah, you're not there isn't anyone on the
Okay.
left that you're reaching up to and
I got-
saying, I have to get him. I
I
wish
got you.
he was
I
in
got
my
you.
team. Not one.
I hear it loud and
You know
clear.
what's crazy?
I hear it
Pops
loud
made
and
a great
clear.
point that Martinelli was how you were talking
he was
about. Those.
he was supposed to be that guy. You
Yeah.
look at him because
He-
I
He
said
had one
give me
season.
them
He had
two.
one
I'm-
season,
I'm
and that's
thinking
why we were
Give me
talking
them
like
two.
that.
Give me Saka and Martinelli, and I'll line them up behind Mane and Salah, and I'm good.
Yeah,
for the
yeah, because he
future.
had one season of doing a madness, or not a madness, but having very good output.
You could
I
see
hear
it move. And I keep asking the Arsenal fans, why is he at the point he's at? Yeah, he got injured, but something has to be wrong because he was a man looking like something.
He had an upward
Now
trajectory.
he looks
did.
lost.
He did.
Yeah.
He
He
did.
had the
It's too
Albert
bad.
season.
Doku-
When's
In
when's
your
Doku
mind,
gonna
then
have his
Doku
Albert
should be that
season?
man. No, but Doku should be that guy this season. Then Doku
But
should be
Doku
the
should
one
be
that
which
says,
guy?
"Look at me."
He should
look
have
at
his
me.
Albert
Look at
season
me.
now.
Yeah,
I'm-
more
I'm-
games like
I'm
this,
stepping out.
easy. More
Yes,
games like
I'm-
this, easy.
Yes,
I'm
he has,
stepping
Yeah.
into that round.
Yeah.
Same way I've criticized players who I'm like, I was like that with Dembele for years at PSG. But the penny dropped for him. He was one I got wrong because I watched Dembele for years and was like, you have everything.
Too good to be that bad.
What you two-footed can
Too
go
good
past
to
the
be
man,
that
can
bad.
drop
Yep.
in, technically can shoot. And I watched him and I went, nah. But you know what he did last year? Shut me up, delivered.
Mhm.
He was to me, he was the best player in Europe last season.
So wait, he
Without
shut you up
question.
because he did it for 1 year?
You shot that even the season before that.
Okay.
He was a little bit better, but in particular this season, yes, if you become the best
put it all
player in
together.
Europe and
You put it
you're
all
a
together,
difference
yeah.
maker, yes, If
And
you
do it
have
for 1 year.
if-
And do it
if
for
you
1
have-
year.
No. If you have one exceptional year, he
Okay.
had he helped his team win a treble.
Yeah.
How
If
many
Doku
goals has
helps you
Doku
lot
ever
win a
scored
treble,
in a
wait.
season?
If
He was
Doku-
pivotal, not just helped. He was pivotal
Yeah.
to them winning the
He
treble.
was the guy
Absolutely.
playing false nine, a position he don't really play. If Doku
Yeah.
does that for you, helps you lot win a treble this season, and he's pivotal, I'll apologize and say,
There's
I
no
got this
trouble
wrong.
winning this season, but I hear your point.
No,
I hear
okay,
your point.
forget the treble. Forget that is. Let's say he helps you win the Premier League or Champions League.
Yeah.
I hear your point.
Or I go one further, Vader. If he helps you lot run it close in either of those competitions, and we go, hey, Doku, team of the season.
Listen,
He's in. Or is
they-
a contender? That's the
we-
point I'm making. So yes, 1 year can do that if you have.
we've established.
That would be ignorant of me if I've criticized Dembele for not delivering. He delivers, and I go, all right, you have to do it again. Yes, of course, but he delivered in a major way.
Yeah.
To me, he was the best player in Europe.
I need more games like this. I need more games
Yes,
of
of course.
Doku doing what he does against these disgusting Reds and slapping up in a derby. I need more of this. 100%.
Unfortunately, it won't
Now-
happen, man.
Unfortunately, what won't happen?
That he ain't not gonna have many more games like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
we gonna
another
have to
story.
wait. We're gonna have to wait.
Pops, you see how respectful I came into this show, right? And I got
Yeah.
platinum with all these.
Nah,
Right.
you need
Doku's just
because you
not
know,
it,
you know
man.
what's
Come
crazy.
on, man.
He's
We
had
can't be
games like this.
gaslighting, hyping up Doku like
You know what's crazy? He's had games like this before.
You've seen it before.
He's had what?
He's had
Good
great
games,
games.
yeah.
before.
No.
Good
But the question was in terms of the moment, in terms of who's in front
Okay,
of him,
he might
in
have
terms
done
of
it
the
on a
output,
bigger stage,
right?
but the point as I'm making is we've seen him have good
Yeah.
games before and not kick on.
It's not even about kicking on. If he just does this consistently, I'm calm. It's not even like he needs to raise a level.
Yeah,
If he
when
just
I-
does this consistently,
You're mistaking
it's
me.
calm.
When I say kick on, I'm talking about just stay consistent. That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah.
Kick on, not necessarily get better. I'm saying kick
Mhm.
on and be consistently good. But that being said, Vader, your thoughts on your title rivals Liverpool? They won 1-0 today. Your thoughts?
you
I'm gonna mute my.
Huh?
don't want
What?
me talking. You really want me to talk about these guys?
What did I just ask you?
All right, listen.
This
I
is not the
was
United Liverpool podcast. Beijing
I was
edition.
gonna be respectful. I was.
Oh, you
I
was.
marked down 3 strikes from Platinum.
Okay.
Platinum
Wow.
went out of his way to take shots. He made mention about history and not.
I know. I
and
said
some-
heritage. Bigger word. Heritage.
heritage.
Bigger
The funny
word.
thing is, listen, your manager at the time, Flawless, Jose Mourinho, when he was talking about heritage that
Mhm.
Platinum wants to bring up, you know what club he was referencing? And he used that exact word, heritage. He was
What do you
talking about
mean?
my club. He wasn't talking about Liverpool. He wasn't talking about anybody else. When he mentioned heritage, he talked about my club. So you need to relax on that one. That's because
Wow.
that's because you had 3 strikes. That's why I did that. Now, if I'm
But
going
you
to talk
really
about
think your
this,
club's got heritage, Vader? Really?
yes, really.
Wow.
Now, because you guys got the money early and because you guys went on your run and won those titles, that doesn't mean that clubs that don't quite have that same run or consistent run or injection of money can't consider themselves to be a club of heritage. Listen, there's a reason why Manchester United are called the Rags by City fans. There was a point where City were the club and we were gracious enough to give them our kit. We've won titles, we've won trophies, and things have happened before even United did it. So I'm not here to do the you're historic, you're not. You guys tend to do that. You guys punch down all the time. I'm respectful. I'm calm with it. This heritage, I don't do this blanketed because you talk to a young kid today, they disrespect Forest. You talk to a young kid today, and they disrespect what would have happened over at Everton. That ain't
Yeah,
me.
but you're not a young kid though. Come on.
I'm not a young kid, but you point it this way. When you want to
Exactly.
talk about heritage, you don't pick and choose who has it. You don't pick and choose just because
Why,
in
do
the
you-
Prem era, or you
do you
don't
have
pick and
it?
choose just because it was happening in the 80s.
I'm lost at this. I can't remember what Mourinho said. Do City have heritage? In your opinion, I'm asking.
Not my opinion. Jose Mourinho's opinion.
So
Don't-
did Joe,
I'm
so
just
what did
Vader.
Jose say?
I'm just Vader.
What did Jose say? I can't even remember what Jose said. What did he say?
Jordan say a lot of nonsense. That's
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. What did Jose
We're
say?
saying Jose Mourinho says a lot of nonsense now.
Does.
Nah, Jose,
Okay,
Yeah, that's
Jose,
a fact. No, that's a fact.
That's
That's
a
a fact.
fact. That's a
Jose,
fact.
Jose,
Vader.
my
Come
guy,
on,
but
man.
yeah,
When
Jose,
when did
Jose
his
is not-
nonsense start? When did we decide
Jose's
when
been doing
Jose
it from the
started
beginning.
talking his
From
nonsense?
the time he
started?
opened his mouth. From the
Yes,
time he
from
opened
Bournemouth.
his mouth.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Facts.
From
But
the
you know
start,
what?
and
Is he not considered
I
one of the GOATs?
understand why you like him. He's the GLE just like you. I understand.
See, that's
No,
like,
he's not.
That's why you reference him. Yes.
Oh,
Facts.
now we're
But-
not
but
Now
to answer your
Jose's
question,
words
Veo,
carry no weight.
No,
You
Vale,
guys
to
are
answer your
hilarious.
question,
No, that's
he is
not
one
what
of
we
the
said.
he is one of the goats without question, but he also does chat rubbish on purpose. Vale,
Oh,
I've,
okay.
I've watched
So you guys are gonna pick and choose when what he's
No,
saying
I'm
is
asking,
rubbish.
No, I just asked, what did he say? I can't even remember what he said.
The chat will remind you.
All right, chat will remind me then. And I'm asking you, not Jose
Yeah.
Mourinho. I'm asking Veta Games TV. Do Manchester City have heritage? I think the
That's
heritage talk is nonsense, to be honest. But here we are. But do you have heritage?
Absolutely. Not only
Okay,
do we
cool.
have heritage, we're current.
Because I don't
What
think it
we've
means it don't matter. I think your time's passed now, but we'll move. Well, that's a whole different conversation. But
Well, you'd be the best to judge
listen,
that as a United fan.
100%,
But
exactly.
when it comes down
to
to
argue me down in it, we'll be here in a year's time when we've both won nothing. But that's a whole different conversation. The point is, I'm making is, I'm saying they ain't winning nothing. Their time's over, man. Like I said, it's coming to an end. It's cool. I'm saying it's coming to it, and then Pep gonna have uncomfortable conversations. The point is, I'm making is heritage. It don't mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. It does, apart from conversations where, like, if you're discussing older, it don't mean nothing.
I finally agree with you, Flawless.
In regards to
Flawless, I finally agree with you. But you know the funny thing is, when I'm addressing the heritage, you come off mute. When Platinum wants to bring it up, you just let him ride. You just let him speak.
Because he's taking a shot.
I fight back about the heritage now. You know it doesn't mean nothing. But when Mens had to say it,
because it was short.
Let it go.
That was a short flight.
I came on this show. I came on this show, and I know it was 1v3. I knew it. I knew it was 1v3.
No, it was. No. Crap.
It's not 1v3. Crap. I hate United.
There we go. Then exactly. Crab. Veta. It was a short flight. Crab landed it quick. You know what I'm saying? It was a short flight.
It, man.
You know what I'm saying? It was Barbados. It was a short boat ride.
Vincent. Barbados is St. Vincent.
That's a little short. Yeah, a little short thing.
It was a short trip. It was Barbados.
My dad's from Vincent. But listen,
go to get some spices and come back.
I love that reference. You trying to go from Barbados to to North America? It's like, we got.
No, I wasn't. I was gonna.
No,
this is the funny thing. This is the funny thing is, I am so much more accepting of this title that I have as GLE, because when I do speak, people can't stay on mute. Because I was going to touch on that heritage and move on and talk about the game because you want me to talk about Liverpool. I was going to touch it, but I knew that rib shot caught all of you because y'all had to say something. Let me speak on Liverpool this game. Let me speak on Liverpool this game. Listen, I love the media darlings. I absolutely love it. I love how I'm able to sit back and see how things were spoken about back in the day, and not even back in the day, just a couple seasons ago, and how they're spoken about now. For the ability to just have breaking transfer records being talked about as that's what big clubs do. That's what contending for back-to-back titles do. That's what you do as a club. For it to be that narrative when before it was talked about buying the league, ruining football, Liverpool, for some reason, get to reset on all the football narratives, all the things that we've been growing up, all the things that we do on these platforms, all the talking points don't apply to Liverpool. When you had a record signing, you had to hit the ground running. When you had a record signing, they had to be instant impact. When you had a record signing, it meant that you were supposed to do above and beyond you did the previous year. So let me bring this all home for you guys. You've had your flawless record, pun intended. You've been able to win these games. Have you been looking good? No. Have you been looking like the defending champs and you're kicking on to really take a stranglehold of this league? No. But you're getting your wins. We can't take that away from you. But I remember looking at even how you debuted the season, having questions about your defense, wondering what's going on with Konate, where's Van Dijk at? Didn't really look that good the first couple of games. I then also looked to see how you guys were conceding goals, because everybody wants to talk about how leaky my defense is. And I'm like, you guys kind of surrendered the same amount of goals as us. Like, what's happening here? But you guys are winning. So I get all that. When you spend a record transfer once, there's pressure. A record transfer once, people are saying, all right, you got to at least do what you did last year. If you spend a record transfer twice, there's no way that standard can be just go and do what you did last year.
Twice.
Right? Twice. And see the pride, see the smile. Pops can't help himself. I've been seeing teeth for the last 3 minutes. He can't help himself. That was talked about in such a derogatory, ruining football type of way when it was somebody else. When it was all the other clubs doing it, it was wrong. You guys doing it.
All what other clubs? Wait. All what other clubs? The only club that was doing it was your club.
That's
and
not
your
true.
club got 115 charges for doing it.
I knew I got them. How long did that take? I don't even have my watch on, but how long did that take?
I'm saying you were saying people saying you tried to buy the league, but we spending money the right way when you spending money
the right way
going on. So you
know who decides on spending money the right way is?
We spending money that we earned.
Where he's talking about just intervening here. I'm not picking sides here, Vader. Before
okay.
He's just what Crab is saying is how the money is earned when he said spending money the right way. So it's not. That's what he's talking about.
Correct.
He's saying they earned the money through legal ways. You lot didn't. That's what he's saying.
Winning the league, big money.
You get to a point on all this. Media darlings, transfer record twice. Spend all the money. You were supposed to speak about the game. I ain't hear nothing on the game.
Sorry, go ahead, Bailey. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to figure out if we're going somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm trying to help you land, right?
I'm trying to help
bring you in.
I told you, it's a long boat ride, man. I don't know which Caribbean island you're furthest away from St. Vincent, but it's a long boat ride, man. Strap in. You can both go sleep. It's a long boat ride.
The problem here is when I speak and get into a flow. Let me just finish my flow. The interruptions, right? The break.
I sat here smiling. You said it'd be smiling for 3 minutes.
Yeah. But the waves are heavy. The waves are heavy. Let me settle the ship for a little bit. And I'm bringing it in now. You guys haven't been looking good, and this is my point. You haven't been looking good, but you've been catching your wins. This game doesn't change any of that. You guys haven't been looking good. This Burnley game, you guys did not look good, but you got the win. So the conversation is going to be kind of quiet. No one's really going to go after you. Maybe in your group chats, you guys are going to talk things up, but everything's calm because you keep winning. But Liverpool have not been looking good. And a lot of the questions, a lot of the concerns was, can they bring in this many players? Can they go from being underdogs to actually having the target on their backs? Can they actually be the hunted? I still have my doubts on that one. I'm not.
Are you the underdogs now then? Is that you? So you're the underdog?
Well, if there's a favorite, there has to be underdogs. Right. Are you trying to tell me you guys aren't favorites?
No, I'm just asking. I asked you the question. Don't return my question with a question.
No, but it's a silly question, Pops.
No.
It is.
See, GLE. When you on stream with me, we ain't doing the how you try to do it around the world with everybody else. I asked the question. We ask and answer. So I asked you the question.
No.
Are you the underdog?
That's where you're
wrong. That's
how
we do it.
I'll
we
answer
ask and answer.
I'll answer that.
It's a back and forth, right?
Yeah. It is. But what I want to remind the chat about, is I don't do yes and no's. So you can ask me the question and I'll get to it. Are we the underdogs? Yes, because you guys are the favorites. You guys are the ones that won the title last year. You guys are the ones that strengthened after winning the title easily, and it doesn't even need to be asked. You guys are the favorites. Everyone else are underdogs. There's no question.
Good.
So posing that to me shouldn't even be mentioned, right?
Cool.
Now, when it comes down to what we need to see, or what Liverpool are probably hoping to see, is Wirtz to actually pay like a record transfer. He hasn't been playing like a record transfer. That's clear. He hasn't hit the ground to show you guys were right to spend all this money. Now, will he do it in the future? Of course. I'm not writing him off. I'm not doing the whole Doku thing like, nah, he's never going to be more of a player. As of right now, he hasn't shown it. As of right now, he hasn't shown it.
Doku Wirtz. All right.
Doku to Wirtz.
Let me write that down. Since we write those things, let me write that down.
I didn't say Doku to Wirtz. See, you guys are being silly. Now you guys are gassing it. I'm saying I'm not going to do.
Not nice, is it? Yeah.
No. But I'm not doing what you guys are doing. I'm not saying based off of what I saw, I can't see anything else. Right now. Okay.
To clarify,
hold on. Bro. As of right now, Wirtz in the Prem. Are we to say that he's world class?
No, but we know what we're basing it off what he's done previously.
And my point is, if you're just going based off of what you've seen for this player, because it's one thing playing in the Bundesliga, it's another thing playing in the Prem. Based off of what we've seen in the Prem, I'm saying I'm not doing the Doku thing. I'm not saying based off of only what I've seen that I'm going to judge him as being the player. I'm saying down the road I can see him cooking. I can see him doing this thing. But right now he's not. Wirtz needs to improve. I think he's going to be helped out tremendously. The fact that you went out and broke the transfer record again, I think games like this, Burnley, don't happen often. Because when you have poor performances from Salah, and I think you guys would all agree, I know it registers, he scored a goal, but Salah did not have a good game, right? Salah did not have a good game.
Salah didn't have 4 good games.
Yeah,
pardon me. The whole season, Salah had shit all.
Yeah. But again, I didn't want to go back to talk about early in the season because Pops reminded me. Let's talk about this game. So okay, I'm trying to land it quick, right?
Go ahead.
So Salah, yes, has not looked good the 4 games. He definitely did not look good in this Burnley game. But when you have man-to-man like that, poor performances, inconsistencies, you guys can get away with it because you have the quality better than who you're facing, right? Burnley, in no shape or form, should have had that type of performance. You guys should have mopped them. Everybody's been catching goals or doing what they want with regards to Burnley, right? So you guys in that form, it's interesting. I don't know if you guys had your eyes set on what you might be doing Champions League. I don't know if you guys, because it happens, you're thinking of Burnley, they're not at our level. We can easily turn it on when we need to and score. Now, that penalty, that player's movement, instinct, I get it, because even try to jump without your hands, but him and how he put his arm out should have never happened. He should have never moved like that. The penalty was deserved. Salah got his goal. Did you guys look good? No. Should Verts be playing better? Yes. Will he? With the addition of Isak, 100%. There's going to be too many weapons on that pitch. If Salah's having a poor game, you got Isak. If Isak's having a poor game, you got Verts. If all 3 of them are having a poor game, maybe you got Szoboszlai with a banger free kick. There's going to be too much quality over at Liverpool. That's why they are favorites. That's why everyone's chasing them. And this is going to be my greatest achievement if my manager can somehow get us into this title chase, because we are clearly outmatched with what Liverpool are at right now. And if he can somehow get in arm's reach and keep the pressure on Liverpool, this is a different batch of mentality monsters, right? That was a funny title you guys gave yourselves. But when it comes down to chasing you guys and seeing whether you guys can finish the season with some pressure, because that was a different crop of players that really did that, I'm hoping my club can do that. I'm hoping my club can stay within arm's reach and apply some pressure. But right now, the league's yours to lose. And defending champions win games like that. So credit to you guys.
Let me just remind you, right? Twice. Well, let me say this. Because if Mr. Locke slaps that head twice, me, you, and Flawless can have a lot to discuss at any season.
You really won't. I don't know what you would be discussing because
okay.
Because there can't be a conversation on my manager's legacy. That's set.
Okay.
It can't be a conversation.
Oh, no, okay. If there's nothing to discuss, okay.
Yeah, there isn't. Now, I'll also say this. Heaven forbid, but if my former assistant manager gets to this league before you guys, we'll have a conversation in the summertime. You're exactly right.
Oh,
you're exactly right.
So wait. So if your former assistant manager beats your current manager, you're content with her?
Who said content? Why you?
Because
I thought I was a GLE.
You were content. It sounded like you were content. That's what you're saying. I don't know. You just said, if I can't beat you, I'll get my little brother to do it.
I said none of that. You want to do
that's basically what I heard.
That's not basically what.
That's what you said in a diplomatic way. Come on, man.
No. Listen, I know I don't have the Trinity. I don't have the Trinity twang but listen, I said nothing close to that. What I said was, because you want to have uncomfortable conversations, is don't let someone else win this title over Slot. Right?
Let me ask you this. No, let me ask you this question. Since you're so heavy on your former Cone man, who has the most pressure? No, you love him. You love him up to death.
Where's this coming from?
GLE.
Everybody
listen to me.
Everybody in the chat. There's no love for our setup.
You know this too. You know every week my eyes are in your chat every week, buddy. I'm
Yeah,
on
yeah.
your
Pops
every week.
Pops watches every.
I'm
he does-
on
he watches-
your show
Okay.
every single week.
Every-
I support
every-
you.
Much respect. Hit that like
You
button.
and Flawless.
Subscribe. Okay.
Every
He
week.
does- Pops is there every week.
So
He is-
good.
All right.
Let me ask
So wait,
you
hold
this
on.
question.
No, sorry, Pops. This is what I don't like. Flawless. Are you sitting there? Yeah. Are you
What
sitting
did
there
I
saying
do?
that you're in agreement with Pops saying that I love Arteta?
Oh
No,
no,
he said
I
I'm
wasn't
on-
agreeing about
he
that.
just said
I was
I'm
talking
on the
about
show
him being in the chat every week.
No. I
That's
agree.
all.
Okay, that's all calm.
Hey,
But he's saying I
very
love
well-
Arteta.
I am staying impartial, man. You know what I'm saying?
Understand
Oh, now you're
something.
staying impartial.
I'm-
Okay, all right.
I'm not on his side. There's nothing.
Yeah.
This
No, it's
isn't
not
an
about.
L.
It's not about
This is you
side.
and I.
It's
No,
about.
this is you and I.
No, but
This is not
Flawless
him.
comes off. Pops. Flawless
Don't
comes
worry
off.
with him.
You
Nah,
when
don't
you
worry with
hear
him. Don't
something
worry with him.
inaccurate.
Don't worry about
You
him.
said it
I got-
3-4 times
don't
that
worry
I
about
love
him. Don't worry about
Arteta.
him.
So you're
and he
saying
just
is
said
that what I will say, Vader, is you might not love him now, but you definitely did. You was a big defender of him.
All right,
You
let's-
you
all right,
don't think he was a defender.
I'll retract. No, I'll retract. Let me retract.
What's his
Let me
retraction
retract your
statement?
statement
Words
of
matter.
love.
Words matter, Pops. Words matter.
There seems to be admiration. Is that okay? Respect. What was your preferred term? Respect.
Respect for a novice manager, 100%. Learn
Oh,
manager that took a
Respect
big job.
for a novice manager. Okay, good.
Yes.
So
yeah.
let me ask you a question. In your respect for this novice manager,
Mhm.
who do you think's under the most pressure this season? The novice manager who you respect, the GOAT manager, and the favorite manager. Who do you think's under the most pressure to win
Question.
this
I
season?
forgot to ask this debate. Right?
Yeah. So in order, I would go Arsenal's Arteta, Liverpool's Arnie, and then we got Manchester City Pep. And would you like me to give reasons, or you just want that answer?
Yeah, no.
Okay,
Elaborate,
okay.
because I know you like to land, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
bring you in.
So
Come on.
obviously, for the series, for the long drought of not winning a major trophy, Arteta's under that pressure because of what's been spent over the years with the improvement and still not delivering. He's under pressure to do it. And when you look at what they've accumulated player-wise, they're good enough to do it. The whole question's on what's missing, what do you need? They've answered those missing pieces. They should now kick on and win what they've been saying they're going to win. And that is a prep. So he's under pressure to do that. Now, Arne Slot, it's a different pressure because you've already won it, but we've never seen spending like this either. And when you've never seen spending like this either, it can't just mean you got a blah of a season. You can't spend this way and then the club is content to just challenge. No, when you spend like this, it is to retain, it is to kick on. And whenever anyone has spent from a position of power like this and have spent big, it's about either doing what you did last year in a lot more dominant way or going in and getting additional trophies. And I think this spending, if it were my club, this spending meant you're winning the Prem and the Champions League. You guys may not want to put that pressure on you. That's no problem. You guys are heritage institution that Platinum wants to keep
it's
telling
funny
me.
that you say that,
So
but
you
you've
guys-
only done that once.
I've
you
only
say that
done
you,
what
like,
once?
Won the Champions League once. That you would expect your team to win the Champions League and the league, but you've only
No,
done
the
that once.
expectation was for us to win the Champions League. It was failure when we did it. I was hearing it from you guys as well. Whenever we didn't win the Champions League, I was told that we were. I was told that.
But that's why you brought the best manager to your club to win the Champions League because you were already winning the league, right?
No. When Pep came to the league, we hadn't won the Prem.
Pardon?
We weren't. We
You
weren't
won the Prem
defending
before
champs
that.
of the Prem when
You
Pep
had
came.
already won it.
won it.
You'd already
the
won the
Prem,
Prem.
right? Yeah.
You'd already won it. You've won it already.
You brought Pep to win
Listen
the
to the words
Champions.
very.
No.
Listen to the words very clearly. You had already won the Prem. Yes or no?
Yes, I'd already won the
Okay.
Prem. Just like Arnie came
Good.
to your club and
So
you had already
brought
won the
him
Prem.
in, but you brought him in to win the Champions League. Yes.
Well, no.
Yes, yeah,
no.
you did.
Yes,
No,
you
I didn't.
Yes, you
I'm
did.
answering the question. I'm the City fan. What are you guys doing here?
You did it, but that's a
Did
question.
Arnie
that
Slot
can
come
answer
to
everyone.
Liverpool to only win the Prem?
No, not only. No, you came in to win the Champions League. as well.
No.
You came
Arnie
in to
win
Slot
everything.
came to Liverpool
Came
to win what?
everything.
to win both, to win everything.
That's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
What are we
to
doing
win
here?
everything.
That's the point I'm making.
Yeah. I'm
My
lost.
manager came here to win everything, not just the Champions League, which is Pops' point.
Nah, that's not what.
Yeah,
Pops is
but-
saying.
That's exactly what Pop said.
No. But
Pop said Pep came to my club to win the Champions League. That verbatim. That's what he said.
Yes, because you'd won the Prem already, so that was a given that he was going to win the Prem. Now win the Prem and the Champions League.
Okay,
I didn't believe I had to say that explicitly. Oh,
it's
my
a given
God,
to win
Peter.
Prems now. It's a given to win Prems now.
For the man that you brought in, yes, you had already done it. You'd already done it. You were strengthening from the position of power. When you spend the money, that's your words, my brother.
Did Pep win the domestic title and the Champions League at Bayern?
No, and he failed there.
He was supposed to.
Bayern.
He was supposed to.
He was supposed to.
Yes, he failed at
Bayern,
and
he didn't.
He failed.
Bayern
was supposed to.
Guys, can you hear me out, please? Or you guys can talk amongst yourselves. Bayern on the regular win their domestic title. Yes. That's why it's a given over there. Me winning the Prem when I had Mancini and Pellegrini was not a given. And it wasn't going to be a given that, oh, we just win Prems like that. Pep was brought in, and I'm going to talk slow and clear. Pep was brought in to win it all, not just come in here and win the Champions League. He was brought in for us to consistently win Prems, which we did because we kept you guys from winning them. And he was brought in here to also kick on and win the Champions League. When we fell short from winning the Champions League, it was seen as we fell short. We were brought in to do and kick us on to do more. And not only that, he came in, and when I say win everything, we were the first to win all 4 domestic trophies. Oh, you guys call it a plate.
Well, we were the first.
No. Don't do 4. Don't do 4. Don't do that. No. Don't do 4.
You know what?
Don't disrespect yourself like that. Don't disrespect yourself like that.
No, it's not a disrespect. I recognize. No, winning is winning. It's not a disrespect.
Don't do that.
I'm never gonna have my nose up and shy away from winning a Community Shield or a League Cup or an FA Cup. And that's kind of cheeky for me.
No. I said clearly again, Veta. You added 2 cups that I didn't include in what you just said. You said you want all 4. I said don't do that. Don't say 4. It's just 3. Forget the shield, the plate, whatever you want to call it. Forget that.
I'm not forgetting it.
Come on, man.
I'm not forgetting it. It's not.
Don't count that.
Pops. It's never been done.
I've shared that with the man next door. I've shared that. He and I carried that together.
There were different rules back then. They didn't have 5 subs back then. So it was different rules, a different trophy, and how it was won. So I know what you did back then, but now it's not a shared. It's not a shared trophy anymore. The rules were different back then. You could share it. You can't share it now. There's a clear winner now.
Count the shield. Count your shield. Like Arteta.
Well, back to it. We know. Of course, Pep was brought in to win everything, but we know the main reasons he was brought in. We know the main.
According to a United fan and Liverpool fan, you guys are telling me you guys know.
Okay, so let me ask you this: if Pep had joined, can't believe we have to do this, and had only won FA Cups, League Cups, and Community Shield, would he be held in the same regard by City fans and the footballing world?
No. And if Pep came to my club and only won a Champions League, he would be not seen as in the same regard as well.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, so if Pep, use yours. So if Pep had came to the Manchester City and won the Champions League or won the just FA Cups and League Cups, which one would be seen in the highest regard? If he won 3 FA Cups and won and 2 Carabao Cups or just won a Champions League, which one's the better achievement?
The better achievement's winning the Champions League.
Okay, so that's my point, because they're the main that's the main one of
that's the gold standard.
Yes, that's the gold standard. The reason why the reason why he's even regarded before he got to you as one of the best managers ever, one of the best managers in the world, is because he's won domestic titles wherever he's been, and he also picked up the Champions League as well. There's a reason for that. I don't know how you guys go on.
I don't know how you guys nod your head like you guys are saying something. Pep came to City to win these Prem trophies in addition to Champions League.
I agree.
Okay, so
no dispute.
Okay, so when I'm telling you, when I'm pushing back and saying that he was not brought here just to win a Champions League.
Not just. See, that's the key where it is. It's not.
No, but it wasn't just for the Champions League like that. Come on, man.
It was both. It was both.
When I said he was
when I say
the Champions League, and you didn't say just the Champions League, you get caught up on semantics. Don't be like, man, come on,
win
man.
the Champions League.
No, Pops, that's exactly what you said. Go back, rewind it.
No, he said to win the Champions League, not just.
I didn't say just. The word just wasn't in what I said.
He never said just. He never said just.
Okay, so my manager, for clarity, let's hold on. For clarity, my manager came to my club to win everything, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pops?
But we know what the,
But that's
yes.
where you. But that's why you're in management. All of the managers at top clubs are there to win everything. Your manager, as the greatest manager that there is looked at
Yeah.
differently. Obviously, he's there
Yes.
to win it all.
We know
Wallace,
is, but we know his
maybe
objective.
maybe this is what's being missed.
Yo,
To win everything in 1 year. That's been the motive. That's been the movement. That's been the vision.
absolutely.
To win it all in 1 year, not in his stint, not while at City. He's won the Champions League. He's won a Prem. He's won it. It was to do all of it in 1 year. That's what I'm talking about. So when I was bringing up the reference with regards to these record transfer breakings and what you guys are doing at Liverpool, it's not to get to there. It's not to accumulate these trophies. We were spending like this to do it all at once. And that's the pressure, I think, if had it been my club, is what would be over at Liverpool. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if you're talking quad. I don't know if you're talking trouble.
But
I'll
have to say it now. I agree with you here. Yes, if they fall short if they only win one trophy, well, I've already said this. If they go out of the Champions League and it's not to PSG or Barca, I'm looking at them funny. I've done said this. I've said this on here. They can only go out to PSG or Barca and not get battered by them either.
But we
if they
never
go
got
out to
battered
you,
by PSG.
no, I'm not saying you will, but I'm saying you shouldn't, in my opinion, with what you
We
spent.
shouldn't. Absolutely, we shouldn't.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
shouldn't.
like, that's where I'm at with it. If they
We
go
shouldn't.
out to Juve, if they go out to Arsenal, if they go out to a Bayern Munich, for example, if they go out to Chelsea, I'm looking at them mad funny.
If you go and get slapped by Napoli, looking at you too, Vida.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Of course we are. But
If I
they're
get
the
slapped by
underdogs.
Napoli in the group stage,
Yeah.
that's silly.
But Crab, we'll go to you. Your
So-
thoughts on Manchester City?
So you're
Popcorn,
I
you're
just,
good to say.
I just confirming. So it's Tech, it's Mr. Lock, and then it's Pep third. That's your order
Wait,
of
what?
pressure.
No,
your
no,
man,
I
your second man, your second man. What you call him? What did you call him again? Your assistant. Your
Arteta?
Yeah, first,
Admire him.
Mr. Lock second, and Pep squared third. That's the order of pressure. That's how you see it.
Arteta, Arnie, Pep. Yes.
Cool.
Cool. All right. Crab, we'll go. Hey, you look clearly entertained. Run up the
Sorry.
line.
Well, sorry, I didn't mean to step on that.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna go do prayers real quick, but
Do your
before
thing,
I
man.
do, Pops, do you disagree with that order? Do you have a different order? Platinum, do you have a different order with regards to where the pressure's at?
I think you're right on the first one.
The first one for sure, yes.
Yeah,
The next two could be
'cause
interchangeable.
that's a crash out. That's a crash out for them if they don't win. That's a crash out because they have the piece for the puzzle. that
Yeah,
they
we're in
wanted.
agreement with the first. Okay, we're in agreement with the first. We don't have to need to spend much time on this. Let
the other
me hear
two-
your justification for why the other two would be switched around.
But you get all if you didn't spend any money. You keep belaboring the point that we spent money. You didn't spend anything, so City spent nothing.
When's the
The
last time
four-time
we
back-
spent money like
The
this?
four-time
When's the last time?
back-to-back champions going up against what did you call Arteta? What was it that you used to describe Arteta? Repeat the term that you use. Novice manager or something
Novice
like that, right?
manager, yeah.
So Mr. Locke is a novice manager like him then as well. Does he get that title or no?
Exactly. There you go.
I'm just asking. I'm
Arnie,
just-
a
just
novice
for clarity.
manager?
I'm just asking the question.
No, he does
Is
not.
it-
What are we talking about?
So what's the difference between him and Arteta?
Wait. Okay.
Just curious, why is
Arteta-
Arteta the novice?
Arteta, correct me if I'm wrong. You guys know your managers better than me. Arteta went from being an assistant manager to being a head coach at Arsenal.
Right.
Was Arnie Slot an assistant manager wherever he was before coming to Liverpool? Is that what we're doing?
No,
What?
he managed
Was
to-
your man Arnie an assistant
how long-
manager
how long
before
has he
taking
been a
on the
manager?
Liverpool job?
How
How
long
long
has
has
he been a
Arnie been in
manager?
the managerial position?
How long has Arnie been a
Guys,
manager?
Guys, can you? I thought, Pops, you told me we're doing the yes and no's. You told me
Okay.
we ask questions and we respond. Was Arnie
Right.
Slot an assistant manager before coming to Liverpool? Is that
Before
a
coming
yes
to
or
Liverpool?
no?
Before
Yes.
directly coming to Liverpool?
Yes.
Obviously not. He was head. He
No.
was a manager at Feyenoord. Yes.
He was a manager previously
At
at
Feyenoord.
Feyenoord.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And did he have any winning as a manager previously at Feyenoord?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I saw you guys are being a little cheeky. I think are you trying to do the numbers game, like how long one person's been managing? Is that what you're trying to do with regards to Arteta and Arnie?
Yeah,
but that's how it is. If you in management for 6 years, wait. One manager being managed in management for 6 years in one league, and one manager in another league for 3 years, and in another league for 3 years. Is it not the same thing?
I get what they're saying now.
Is it not the same 6 years?
You get it? Do you buy it?
No, I understand. I'm literally just checking Arteta's numbers.
But it's the same 6 years in management they both been in.
Yeah, because Arteta started managing. You know what's crazy? I'm having a look here.
They started the same year.
It started
the same year.
Yeah.
It was the same year.
This is how this.
That's all I'm asking. I'm just asking.
Talking to chat. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I didn't know this. Yeah, shout out to Vader. We'll be back in a second. You don't not entertained. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well, people. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Yeah, I'm just looking.
I must confess, I enjoying this new Vader the underdog though.
Yeah.
I love.
Oh yeah, underdog Vader is brilliant, man.
Funny as hell, man.
It's great because then he's less smug with it. You know what I'm saying, and that, which is great. It shows that he's.
I don't know how you can be the underdog with the GOAT manager.
But he said he's fourth. He actually came on a stream. He came on a stream and said he's fourth. He's fourth, grab. It's Liverpool, it's Arsenal, it's Chelsea, then him. I want
to ask him this when he comes back, right? He admires Arteta so much. So when Pep leaves, is he going to take Arteta to City?
He's asked that. He's answered that.
What did he say?
We said no.
Thanks. No thanks.
I'll ask him if he will take Arnie at City.
Yeah, when he comes back, we'll ask him. I'm just looking at. Yeah, they actually started managing the same time. That's a great time.
So it's basically the same thing.
It's the same year. It's the same year.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Obviously, I didn't know about slots prior to Feyenoord, so I didn't know. And because he's won, this is how we just view Arteta. This is why I think he's under the least pressure. Is this reason why we still call him a novice manager?
You know what he's gonna say? You know what he's gonna say? Arnie managed a smaller league, which is the Dutch league, right? Arteta had the harder league, which is the Prem.
Yeah. Arteta been managing a long time. Like Arteta's managed
This is 7th year.
Yeah, 294 games for Arsenal.
7th year.
You ain't no novice. What we doing out here, man?
Novice manager.
That's
$1 billion.
That's the terms that the GLE used. His novice assistant manager.
Christ, man.
You smart pop still.
It's crazy,
I didn't,
man. Listen.
I didn't see the plan. I didn't see it. It was
he spend money, but nobody can say nothing about it. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden we spend a little money, and the whole world shook.
No, but you see, what they've done is this. They've separated the January spending and the early spending that they did. Remember to go to the Club World Cup. So rather than look at it and say, here's the accumulation of spending since they added to the team, let's focus over here, which is fine. That's obviously because it sets up the narrative that you want, which is understandable. So let's keep the narrative.
Yeah,
I love it.
Let's keep it. Let's keep it.
Yeah, I didn't realize when we asked him the same. Yeah, because they are. I think you guys will be back shortly, people, as well. You don't get any questions in. Shit, someone super chatted earlier. My bad. Let me get to this. Where is it? Is it on here? There we go. Big up. I hope you're still in the chat, Rahan. He says, flawless, bro. I have a fourth thing tomorrow. Wish me luck. Hey, man. Enjoy the date, man. Just relax.
Good luck.
You are, man.
Good luck.
Is it slow money?
Then you're in.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Credit. That's not funny. He didn't.
That's a DM, no crap. That's a DM. Come on.
I'm sorry.
I'm not opening my business like that.
Because what it was is Rehan super chatted. It was on back again. And I think he was talking about.
I have to ask. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's cool though. Probably he was having some issue with it. I don't know if he's having an issue or problems with a girl. And then we was all saying, no, do this, you should do that. Friggin', you know what Troops and Monsters they were just giving my terrible advice. And I was no, don't do what them man are saying. Do this.
Do the opposite. Do the opposite.
Yeah, I said don't do because them man was saying do that. Them two is crazy. Troops is a madman, Monsters is a madman. So it's you already know. I was like, no, don't do what they do this. And then he did what I said, and then obviously he went on a date with the girl. So then he joined on here. This was a couple of weeks ago, and he super chatted, and he's like, "Oh, thanks for the." I forgot I'd given him advice, and he was like, "Yo, thanks for the advice, and now he's on a fourth date. You calm, man. Fourth date. Yeah, that's calm. You in?
Enjoy, brother. Enjoy.
Enjoy the date, man. She likes you. You like her clearly. Fourth date. Nothing to worry about, man.
Big things are going. Big things are going. We all know. I don't mind flawless live. You know what happened? Fourth date. Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah, fourth day. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fourth
things
day, you
have-
know,
things have
yeah.
gone.
Fourth day, you know, yeah. Fourth day, you already know what time it is, man.
You
Fourth day.
know what time it is. Exactly.
Fourth day is like, okay, you know what I'm saying? If you haven't made moves third day, fourth day, that's it, man. First two, you can be like, all right, cool. Third, fourth day, time. You know what I'm saying? That's your time to make that is your time to make your move, man. You've measured the distance, man. You know what time it is, man.
In
Go in the
2025,
go and engage, man. You are
2025 is a serious thing. A 4 day is a serious thing, boy. Dang.
you already
Ain't no
know.
lie.
But Ray had big up, man.
Big up yourself, man.
Every
Big up,
single,
big
I'm
up.
about to get to that earlier. Hopefully, you're still in the chat, but if not, big up, man. Every single time. Let's see.
He's a
what else.
youngster. Is he a youngster?
I don't know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Hopefully, he joins back. I don't know if he's still on
Yeah.
now. But Rayhan, if you are, he'll pop back up at some point, hopefully. Anyway. But yeah, you
Flawless.
know. Go on.
Quick
Oh,
one
yeah,
for
you
you.
got it.
Your manager resigned again today. How many times this man can resign?
Until the board sack him. He's saying to
he
the
came
board,
out again with that statement, you know, like, this is me, this is it.
Yes.
I said again.
He said it again.
Unflexible. This man is unflexible.
Because he's telling the board, sack me, without saying
Please.
it to the board.
Please.
He's saying to
Will,
the
please,
board,
please,
sack me.
please.
I don't know if it's mutual termination if he gets less money, but he's saying sack me. Sack him and give him his
You
bread.
got extension? You got extension to the contract? Or are you still on the first one?
No, he's still on the same, but I think his contract runs out 2026, but we have an option to extend to 2027 or vice versa. Let me double check that. One
So
second.
does that extra year come into the compensation package? Is that because to me,
I
maybe.
don't think so, no.
if it's
I
an
don't think so.
option, it might not cut your
Yeah, it
losses.
might not.
It can't
I'm
be that
looking here,
expensive to pay him out now.
Yeah, 2027 it runs out with the club holding the option for additional year. So it's like, so it's like you're coming up to a year and a half like left, like just pay him out. You've got the money to.
The man say he'll bring the glory days back to United, man.
You've got the money to. So, and again, this whole thing about he wants to resign. If he wanted to resign, he would resign. He don't want to resign. He wants his money.
Yeah.
That's it. He wants his bread. Sack him. He's saying, apart from saying sack me publicly, apart from grabbing the microphone in a press conference and saying, hey, Ineos, Jim, are you not listening? Sack me. And rather than just saying that, he say, give me my money, sack me right now. Outside of saying that, everything else points to that. And I've been saying this. He already tried to walk away twice and they stopped him last season. And him saying that again in regards to the game again today, more of the same. More of the same. Another poor performance. Another poor result. Flat as well. Because people spoke and Veta tried to hype it up. Oh, it's the derby and da-da-da. I said it. There's no belief in this side.
Not one yellow card.
Not
one single yellow card.
Not one yellow card. And Keane spoke about that.
One yellow card.
One yellow card means no one's being overly aggressive. Everyone's being nice. It kind of did at times look like a training match.
Listen, you know what shocked me for that whole thing?
The
brother put Ugarte to start that game. And you got Meno, even Casemiro on the bench, bruv. Like, that is crazy, man.
Well, yeah, he's been making those decisions because he don't rate Meno. This is well known.
But Ugarte, though, dang.
Yeah, he rates that's the type of player he
That's his boy, though. That's his boy.
Ugarte is dead.
Ugarte is his type of player, energetic. If you're energetic and run around, he'll like you as a player. It's why he likes Ugarte. It's why he likes Bruno. It's why he likes Mason Mount. That's it. Whereas the opposite, he's not a fan of Xerxes. He's not a fan of Meno. Even though these players are clearly better than others. It's why he liked Garnacho for so long. It's why he liked
men stealing a living, though. You got men stealing a living out there now. You got Luke Shaw stealing a living.
Luke Shaw, man. Jeez.
Harry Maguire must come on every single match. I don't understand why you got sub on Harry Maguire every match.
Why?
And then you play with a high line and Maguire being the sweeper. And you're saying against the cyborg with the upgraded technology, 3.0, not 2.0, 3.0 cyborg and Harry Maguire. How is that a combination
lose every day?
And the thing is, he'll talk about that not working in a press conference and then go out there and do it.
Crazy.
And what's crazy is people still back this.
No, they don't. What? Come on. Ain't nobody out there backing Amarin.
Yeah, people still back
said it.
People
he said suffering. He said suffering. He said suffering. Hashtag suffering. He said it.
Well, people said it, and to bunkers, people get this misunderstood. If you don't rate Mano, why didn't he sell him in the window? Because the club blocked it. The club blocked the move for Mano.
But why? Why would you block the move and let that brother just rot on the bench?
Because they rate Mano.
But
Mano's
they can
gonna
rate
last
him,
longer
but they
than
don't
Amorim.
pick the teams
Ultimately.
flawless.
Yes, and you know what that ties into? Complete negligence, crap.
Jeez.
Because why are you and this is where it infuriates me and I get pissed off. Because why do you have a manager that's so far away from your ideas? So your idea is this. The manager's idea is this. And you chose to keep him. Because what came out recently as well, I think it was last month, is the club blocked moves for Xerxes last summer. Sorry, this summer just gone, and in January as well. We know the manager don't rate Xerxes. So the manager don't rate Xerxes, but the club rates Xerxes. The manager don't rate Mano, and the club rates Mano. He don't rate Sesko, and you lot rate Sesko. You lot sign Lemens, he don't like Lemens. So why are you signing players for the manager that the manager clearly doesn't like? Sack him and get someone on the same wavelength who wants to play the football that you lot want to play and has the same ideas, and because you lot are far apart. Because he don't want to play. The club blocked the main, because that's what all the reports said. Go and check it. The club said he's going nowhere. There was no Amorim quotes. Because when it was Bruno, it was Amorim quotes. It wasn't just the club. It was Amorim wants him to stay. Amorim's begging him to stay. Amorim spoke with Bruno. He's a key part. And the club also was a part of that. When it was Mano, go and check Calderon, Ornstein, Romano, everybody. There was no talk of Amorim saying, I want Mano to stay.
No, he didn't. He never said it.
It was the club. The club said, categorically, you're going nowhere. Can you go out on loan? No. Because one thing the club can do, and we've seen it, is their ability to, when it comes to this ownership, identifying players they've got on spot on most of the time. They know the ballers. They know the better players. So therefore, get a manager who also knows that, which is what infuriates me so much, is get someone on the same wavelength. Which they're not on. He shouldn't be here.
Crazy.
Like, it's not. Yeah, people are still backing Amorim. Someone said it in Saeed's chat today and was like, oh, he's not got all his players. You'd be surprised, crap.
Nah, man.
I'll get it tomorrow. I'm back again. Or later on today.
They need a shrink, bro. There's no way this guy is it, man.
Yeah, because people will back it. I was told that I was negative all summer long. Pops was here when I was going back and forth and sparring people in the chat when they was telling me, why can't Manchester United finish top 4, top 5, top 6? Oh, we've only got one game a week. Oh, he's now got his players. Oh, he can train the players more. Pre-season. That one died pretty quick. I was told we look vastly different. You need to watch pre-season, Flawless. Because pre-season, we've looked so much better. Well, it don't look like that in these games. People saying, oh, it's only 4 games in. And like I said to Saeed, the reason why I don't hear that absolute bullshit is because if we would have won the 4 games, what would the conversation be? If we was where you lot were at now, when we were sat top of the league with you lot, and we had won 4 from 4, we had beat Arsenal, we had beat Fulham, yeah, we did beat Burnley, and we beat City today. What would the conversation be? This chat would be lit with people saying, oh, you was wrong. Look how we going. We're currently top with Liverpool. We played better than them. We beat Arsenal. We beat City. I put all these things into perspective. I always look at it from the flip side. Always look at it from the flip side. That's why I don't hear this nonsense, or it's only 4 games. Because if them 4 games went well, Lord of mercy, the chat would be on fire now. There's over 150 people. It'd be 450. Because people love to be here to tell me how wrong they think I am. But when I'm right, I ain't done sparring since. Since the Fulham game, I sparred nobody in the chat when it comes to Manchester United. No one's opposed anything I've said like that. Like, oh, why don't you think we can do this? Most of them have disappeared. My match reaction's the same. People who were commenting on my video don't comment no more. People who are in my lives no longer in my lives. The super chats, I'm back again in regards to me criticizing the manager and criticizing the players have dried up. I ain't seen one since Carnival. It's the 15th. It's the 15th of September. We do 2 back agains a week. And not see one say, "Oh, why are you criticizing the manager? Why are you criticizing this player?" And that's where it ties in from. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely outrageous. And never mind, it's not the players as well. Again, Bruno Fernandes. I'm saying we know what people want to talk about influence. You see what Garnacho did for Chelsea against Brentford. That's where he learned it from. Bruno. Not checking his shoulder. Because what's crazy about that goal is Bruno doesn't know Foden's there until he's wheeling away celebrating. Yep. Bruno has no idea Foden's there. Go slow down the goal, people. not once as a central midfielder playing in the Premier League and the ball's in your box and you don't check your shoulder as a midfielder. You learn that. I play Saturday League, Sunday League. I do that shit. I play as a DM. That's basics. You might not track the man. I might not get there, but I'm at least going to look over. He has no clue, people. And bear in mind, Doku goes past Shaw, breaks into the box. Agate gets across to him. Doku tries to cross it once. It bounces off Agate, drops back to Doku. Doku then picks his head up and then crosses it to Foden. How much time do you need to just check over your shoulder and go mark Foden? Ample opportunity, people. Twice, Doku tried to cross the ball, went past and drove into the box. And not once did he check his shoulder. Didn't have a clue. And you know what's crazy? You know how this is a predicted pattern? Because he did the same thing against Fulham. Smith Rowe ran off him. Didn't have a clue. Didn't have a Scooby about Smith Rowe where he was. And he shouldn't be playing there, yes. But where is your, people like to say, leading? Lead then. Where's your responsibility? Where's your accountability, even if it's not in your game? You have now been given a role that doesn't add to your strengths. But you can track a man. You can be a striker. If my striker did that, I'd be pissed. That was Sesko or Xerxes in that situation, and they ended up there. I'd be annoyed at them, and that's far from their game because they're attacking players. If Mbeumo or Cunha did that, like people still going defend it. It's crazy. Luke Shaw, 2025, terrible. Involved in mistakes in all 3 goals. The second goal, you should have dropped off. It is a bit Haaland, but the first one, the way Doku goes past you, you know what Doku wants to do. Just drop off because you know what's crazy? De Ligt went out to right-sided centre-back and dealt with Doku every time till he got taken up. And Doku played well, don't get him misunderstood. Doku played very, very well. But drop off Doku 3-4 yards and then tackle him. Once he touches the box, just tackle him.
Yeah.
De Ligt did it. De Ligt's not extremely mobile. He's not the quick. He can shift, but he's not extremely quick, but sensible. And then the third goal, as much as people will blame Maguire, and Maguire is at fault 110%, the pass from Shaw to him was shocking.
Terrible pass.
It's a shocking pass.
Terrible.
Should Maguire lift it? Yes, he should lift the clearance. But again, people still going to defend this, man. And I didn't need these 5 games, include Grimsby, to go Manchester United ate it. You know why? I got 2 eyes and a brain. I watched last season. I watched from November up until May. Man has the worst win percentage at Manchester United's managers since World War II. World War II, people. Go Google what year World War II is. Because if you're of a certain age, that ain't even your grandparents. That's your grandparents' grandparents. And then for some others, that's your grandparents' actual grandparents for some people watching, depending on age. World War II, we're talking about here. And people will still sit and defend this and try and gas it up. Like I said, I haven't sparred since Carnival. I haven't seen certain people in here since before Carnival. Talking about the chat, not you, Vega, because you're here.
Okay.
It's great to have you here. But yeah, it's like people, and the thing is, I even want the, I'm right or apologies. I just want the analysis. Tell me what went wrong. Because you were so confident we was going to be better. And if it sounds like I'm shooting at you, yes, I'm shooting at you. I want to know what went wrong because we were supposed to be so much better. Preseason, new players being sold who were issues. 1 game a week, training. These are 5 things I heard consistently for 2.5 months that is just full of absolute nonsense. And I knew it was foolishness, but I couldn't call out the preseason because guess what? I didn't watch preseason. Couldn't call out the training because we're not in training. So I'm not ignorant enough to call out things that I've not seen. So training and preseason, I don't. But guess what? I know that to Dragon Ball Z fans, that ain't the hyperbolic time chamber there. I know that there's not going to be a massive increase in power level in this team because our issue wasn't training. Because it's if you're not defensively solid structure-wise, that is not training. Because that is the first thing going into any team your manager should be able to do, even if the defenders ain't the best. I keep pointing out to this. Go look at teams like Everton had the 4th best or 5th best defensive record last season. They don't have the 4th or 5th best anything from a defensive standpoint.
Nope.
So why were they the 4th or 5th best? You know why? Because their manager set them up defensively. So
it's all about the coaching.
Coaching, because coaching matters. You would have thought, crap. I'm asking a coach to coach.
You gotta coach. That's your job. You're a coach. Coach.
You have to. It's ridiculous, and that's where. And I knew this watching it because I've watched enough football to go. That's a very well coached side. You know what? That's an awfully coached side at all levels. People from the highest level watching Premier League games to Saturday League, Sunday League. I've played certain Saturday League, Sunday League teams, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this team we are playing are drilled to a T. They know it. They do the same moves over and over again. It's coaching. Shout out to my guy Aaron Sakayo. He mentioned this. Make sure you lot subscribe to Mr. Aaron United's channel as well. He was lucky enough. He played against Bayern Munich in 2011, 2012. He spoke about it. He played against their first team. So it was like Muller, Boateng was there, Ribery was there. He played against them. And he said in the preseason game against us, bear in mind, they were all like competition winners. The goals Bayern Munich was scoring in the training session against them, he watched the Bundesliga and they scored the exact same goals. He said the moves was the same. You know why? Well-coached side. So no matter if they're playing people who are nowhere near their level or they're playing Champions League level sides. Because coaching is coaching people. Like, you don't need to break it down. You can watch a team. You don't even have to be a great coach or a great football in mind or extremely knowledgeable about the game to go, hey, that's a well-coached side, you know. They do the same things. People talk about it with Pep and City all the time, the cutback. You think Sterling scoring all those goals at the back post was an accident? How many times with Klopp did we see Mane cutting on the left-hand side and score a goal? It's not an accident. Literally on repeat. The same shit over and over again. Even to take it down a level when people were talking about Burnley, when Sean Dyche was there with wooden bands, that man scored the same goal for years. 4-4-2. Get the ball out wide, cross it into the box. You know why? That's coached. And that's at any level. You know what you are going to get when you see certain teams. Like, what is going on here? Nottingham Forest last season, you know what their MO was? Hey, we're going to sit in deep. We got two pacey wingers out wide and Chris Wood. Get the ball to Alanga and Cho. And Cho. Get the ball in the box.
Get it in the box.
If we run the ball a little bit more, hey, Gibbs White, make it happen, free roll. And just put two industrious midfielders behind him. Two decent fullbacks who are good, actually rate Aina highly, who are athletically good, and two solid centre-backs. Yeah, even Twisted Fate, you mentioned it. Arsenal with the set pieces, people run, that's coached. The reason why you see Arsenal score the same set piece over and over again is because of practice. So I say all that to say this, that's the good parts. The bad parts, when you see teams doing bad things over and over again, that's also coached, but that's bad coaching. When you see United struggling to play out from the back, you see it. How many times did United last season concede from across a ball across the box? Sorry, go.
And I'm with you. You know I'm with you, Flawless.
Oh yeah, you with me now. You weren't on my side before.
I'm
now
with you.
On my side.
Listen, hammering out. I'm glad that there was no manager bounce, because I'm glad you guys didn't sack a manager to get a manager bounce versus this game. Do that moving forward. I've been saying this, and I'm with you, so I'm putting the word out, right? I'm with you. I'm putting the word out.
It's going to be good.
When and we've all been this, you know, you see Platinum over there, you see Pops, yourself. You can be in those relationships, and there's just the signs. You know she's not the one. She's not. She doesn't really cook that well.
Can you put that word to my board? I know Barada's your old guy. Is there anyone at City who still knows him? You can get the message from me to you, to them at City hierarchy, to Barada by text, WhatsApp, Zoom, StreamYard.
I think they're aware. I think they are aware. But here's the messed up thing is,
go on.
And maybe we've been guilty of this in our younger years, or we know a friend that used to do this.
Go on.
You know she's not the right one, but he's looking for the next one while still with the wrong one.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I think, sir, I think you're Ratcliffe. I think the board, Omar, I think they're already trying to probably deep who's going to be next. Because
so you're telling me potentially, so let's say you're right. They're looking for a new manager now. So you don't think they was doing this before the season started?
So they've repeated the process then, exactly like you said, Flawless. They've repeated the exact process again.
No, Pops, that's not fair. That's not fair. No, don't. Again, I don't want to be you're defending so. I'm not doing all that. I'm with you, Flawless, hammering out. But I think as a club, no matter who it is.
Remember, man, we different boats.
We left for different departments.
We on different boats, man. My boat left a long time ago. I told you get in the boat. You said nah. So
you had clear skies. You were ready to go. I didn't like the waves were too rough. I was like, let me wait. I think the club not necessarily doing the same mistakes, but I think that you always have to have a short list. I mean, Pep has been rumored to go on. Even he was in
My
limbo before he
problem
signed
is
this contract extension.
with what you said, which I actually agree with in regards to. I think they are potentially looking around now. This should have happened a long time ago. That list should be already be there. If let's say
But
hypothetically,
the list is
all right,
ongoing though because other clubs acquire. Right, the list is ongoing. It's kind of like
yeah,
a working
so
document.
this is why you should have moved in the summer and did what you need to. Everything, the mistakes Ineos make when it comes to the managerial side of things are always worse because of the mistake they made before. So they make a mistake, and then because of that mistake, they make another mistake. And then to try and make up for that mistake, they make another mistake. And then so forth and so. And it's just a domino effect of mistakes.
It's compounding. It's compounding.
It's not even incompetence. Word to my guy Eddie, you said this earlier. It's not incompetence. It's just straight negligence at this point. That's where you're at with it.
Unfortunately,
it happens. Yes, and the thing is, I praise you for the good things. Recruitment, A1, and I'll praise you for that. As much as I dislike them, because you did a deal with my main up, and I'll never fuck with you because of that. Props to you when it comes to the recruitment. But when it comes to the managerial side of things, it's absolutely dreadful. Prime made this point. If he was managing the football club, it's like, even if I was trying to do worse than Amorim, I probably couldn't. That's how bad it is.
Nah, don't let Prime get away with that.
No.
I rate Prime. All good.
The thing is with him, though, is what I'm saying is, I've said this about myself. I think I could go in there and get a 25% win rate. I'm not saying I do a better job than Amorim, but I think I could do I could do the same. I think I could go there and not win back-to-back games. Genuinely.
It's not.
I genuinely think that I could go there and do what Amorim's done.
No. I
So
rate
you don't. So
we've
been speaking for a long time. All jokes aside, Vader, if they gave me the job at the same time and up to this point, you don't think I could win 25% of the games?
Why are you making me do this? Why are you making me?
Hey, Pops, Crab, let me ask you both. Hey, Pops, all jokes aside, we've been speaking for long enough. Do you think, honestly, if they gave me the job the same time as Amorim, could I win 25% of the Premier League games?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Of course.
Here we go.
No, yes.
25%. Because
you give Vader the job, he'll win 25%.
No.
And we don't rate Vader that much.
Oh, let me mark that down.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's it, Vader. The fact that I can sit here and I do not have the qualifications. I've said it. I am nowhere near the level to be managing at any level, never mind the highest level. And I think I could do the same job as you. That is 25%. You have the lowest success. You have the lowest win rate of all Manchester United managers since World War II. I think it's 36% across all comps since you've got here. And and on top of that, he's not even standing stronger, being like, yes, I'm going to turn this around. Every other thing is him saying, I want to sack me without saying it. Saying, I'm not going to. You mentioned the girl thing.
It's true, Vader. It's true. It's true, though.
You just made the girl reference. And this is spot on. You just made the girl reference. You saying to your girl, we going through problems, we need to try and change this. We need to try and do this. And she goes, nah, this is who I am. I'm not changing. You know what time it is for the relationship. It's a wrap. You bring problems to someone, or there's issues, not just her, both of you, and how you can make the relationship better. Yeah. And she goes, no, this is me. This is who I am. I'm not changing. She's saying to you, hey, break up with me. If she don't, that's what she's saying to you.
Please release me, basically.
Yeah. Bear in mind, let's say she tried to leave twice and you stopped her. She packed up all her stuff and she was ready to go. You know what I'm saying? She was
by the door.
She was by the door. She took all the pillows.
Nah, he's not packed up.
No, he packed up twice.
He packed up after the final Vader. He packed up.
Yeah,
after
he did,
the final.
man. He did, Vader. He did.
He didn't pack up.
Yes.
These are the reports. Bear in mind, he tried to leave twice. He tried to leave after the Europa League final, and he tried to leave a couple months before that. And when I was talking to you about these things, you were like, no, he's not. I'm saying he was saying sack me. By what he was saying.
So he's indirectly saying sack me.
Not indirect. He's direct.
No, he's direct.
He's not even indirect. He's directly saying it. Same way I just made the analogy to you, Vader.
So the analogy here is you're in this hypothetical. The girl is saying, we should break up, and you're saying
Yes.
no. So he's saying he
Yeah.
should break up with the club, and the club is saying no.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like to go keep it further. Let's say, I don't know, you're married to this, so this is your wife. And if your girl initiates, if the woman initiates the divorce, she don't get half. But if you initiate the divorce, she gets half. That's what this is.
Okay, all right.
That's
So
it.
he's
You
looking
got
for
it,
that
you got it,
leverage.
you got it.
That's
Okay.
You want it
exactly
now.
what it
You
is.
want it.
Fam, isn't
You
it?
got it, Vader.
So
You
the
got
club, so the club is definitely looking for the next guy.
I don't
I
know.
think-
I can't even say that.
They have
That's
to
not a
be.
guarantee. That's not a
Again,
It has to
guarantee.
be.
have to
Pops,
be
if
bigger.
he's saying
I hear that, but the fact that he's still in charge,
But he
after
said it
saying all these
before.
things, and he said it before, and what's he,
He said
saying
it
behind
before.
it?
maybe it was
You
a
had-
language barrier. Did he?
The reason-
did he say it in
the reason-
Portuguese?
but-
Did he say
No,
it in
but
The reason
Portuguese?
why the reason why he said is
Go
like
on.
Ten Hag, Raider is this, right? You remember the FA Cup final when it was this is the all or nothing match. If
Yeah,
he wins, he'll keep his job. If he loses, he
Yeah.
isn't. And they
Yeah.
already started doing interviews. And you're
Yeah,
saying to yourself,
yeah.
all right, it can be that Manchester United, the iconic club it is pinning this on 190 minutes of football in this match.
Mm.
You come back again, having said, all right, you know what, we're going to give him a chance, give him a summer, let him spend the money, then you sack him, and you tell this other guy, you have to come right now. And he says, you know what? I am the ego. I'm coming to Manchester United, I'm going to win. And he comes in and says, hell, yeah, this was bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
Let me go back. He says, let me go back.
Okay.
You say no. Then he goes to the final. Again, you got this opportunity. You go into the final. He loses the final and he says this. If you want me to go, I can go. He says this. And I said to Flawless, all right, the man just asks you again to send him on his way. And
All
you
right.
say, you know what now? Here's a
did
summer.
it.
Let's buy some of your players. You know what is it? He's gonna get his players in. Let's buy some of your
That was the
players.
thing.
Okay.
Let's get him his players. Let's do this thing. Here we are, 4 games into the season, and he's saying, you know what? I'm feeling the
said
feeling
it.
again. I'm
He said it
feeling
again
feeling
today,
again.
He
Today.
did. He said, "I'll go. I'll go. I got.
Today.
I mean, I got to get caught up with the Pep press
you gotta be
conference.
caught
I
up,
got to
but
get
I'm
caught up
telling
with
you,
that."
like,
But
in regards to what he said, it was like, if Ineos, I'm not going to change. If Ineos want something different, they know what to do. I'm paraphrasing, but it was something
Yeah,
along
yeah,
those
yeah.
lines.
It's not me.
Okay.
And it's like,
If they want
He's-
something
he's-
different, it's basically not me.
yeah, he literally, that's like, like I say, a woman saying, hey, you want something, it's not me. I am not going to do this, and this for
Now-
you.
That's right.
now, before I go, not to do the whole. Oh, I'm backing my guy because I'm with you, Flawless. I'm
No, we're
hammer
not different
now.
boats, man. We established
but-
this, man.
But
We're on different
is
boats.
there is there not some of the he's sticking to what he's about? He's sticking to what his philosophy is, because Ten Hag did get killed for him being
Yeah.
changing and just doing enough to win. Is there some, like, Amarin is set in his ways, he wants to win with his style? Is there anything that says, you know what, I do rate him for it, but he's not right
No,
for my
I
club?
don't, because you have your style, but you have to adapt it. Pep has his principles. I use your club because you lot been the most successful club in the last 10 years.
Yeah,
Pep has his principles, correct? You agree with that? Pep
Yeah.
has certain principles.
yeah,
All of City's title winning sides don't play the exact same way.
no,
They
they
don't all
don't.
have
But
the exact same profile. You know why? Because as great as Pep is, and Pep's one of the GOATs, he sits up there, he's in the room, he's at the table.
I like how you said
dining
that.
chair
No
is there.
hesitation. I respect it.
Yeah, of course, man. You gotta give. I always give credit. Where
No.
credit-
I hear too many people be like, arguably, or all this.
No. Pep's one of the
debatable-
GOATs. It's
Pep's one of the goats, bro. Of course.
Hey,
No,
Platinum, I'm done with you. That's why I'm leaving the show early, because I'm tired of you. You've been bothering me all night. Now-
I'll argue. If someone says Pep's not one of the GOATs, I'll argue them down on that as a Manchester United.
Nah, Pep's
one of
definitely
the
up
GOATs.
there, bro.
He sits at that table. He sits on the diamond chair. Wherever you want to put him on that list,
Word,
he's
yeah,
on
yeah.
that list.
I hear it.
He is
I
here.
hear it.
100%.
One of the GOAT managers. And even Pep is smart enough, hence why he's one of the GOATs, to realize it's okay, I have my principles and certain things that are undeniable, but he switches it up. We've seen, for example, this is just a quick one. We've seen Pep win a league title with 2 centre-backs and 2 flying full-backs. We've seen Pep win with a back four and it's 4 centre-backs.
4 centre backs.
The two
striker,
centre-backs,
no
the
striker.
full-back are the same. A striker, no
False
striker.
nine. Yep.
He realized it. For Haaland is the most. I can't remember who mentioned this, but someone said it. Haaland is the most unlike Pep striker. He is not a Pep Guardiola player whatsoever.
Facts.
But you know what,
He
Pep?
isn't.
You know what? And that's not a criticism of him. I'm just saying it's opposite to what Pep
Yeah.
goes for. But Pep realized how great he is and went, okay, I'm gonna adapt my style to get the best out of Haaland.
So this
Fit
is
this
this is
man.
what I'm gonna this is
And
what I'm
he
gonna
don't
do.
do that. That's my problem with him. It's
I hear it.
all right,
I hear
I'm
it.
gonna stick by my principles regardless and not adapt and not change whatsoever. It's like, all right, okay.
But before I go, because again, I'm also tired of Platinum. I'm tired of Pop, so I got to get out of here. The thing that I want to point out, is we gotta find maybe that next tier manager to maybe compare to. And I know this is the City fan trying to do too much maybe for his manager, but Pep, we all got the Platinums. We remember Kung Fu movies. Pep is that Kung Fu
Alright,
master. He's
forget
got the
Pep.
Cobra style. He's got the monkey
Veo,
style.
Veo.
You know what I mean? Like
Any
if you're gonna compare Amarin,
any
if you're gonna
successful
compare
manager,
Amarin,
forget
yeah.
Pep. Any successful manager.
Okay, I hear it.
Any.
I
So
Go to
we can
Glasner
even
though.
exclude
Look at Glasner. Look at Glasner at Palace doing a similar system. How is it he's able to do so much with so little? With all due
Yeah.
respect to Palace, similar
yeah.
system. Look how hard it is to play against them.
Yeah.
Versus
Yeah.
how hard it is to play
with you.
against.
I
Amarin's
guarantee
team.
Glasner wasn't like bring me Lerma and Will Hughes.
I
Guarantee
hear
you that. He
hear
wasn't
it.
saying, hey, bring me Mitchell and Munoz.
But
And
most
the
good
pro-
managers adapt. Look at Bournemouth. They lost their whole back line.
And how
And
can
look
they
at
look all right?
And look
Yeah,
how
yeah.
they
They
playing.
lost
Look how they
four-
Yeah,
playing.
they should have busted you guys up, but that's another story.
They lost
I just
four-
think
You like that, huh?
I think there's a lot that's happening at United, but if you had like a
Always.
if you had like a radioactive meter, you know, that Geiger meter, I think if you bring that, that thing is going like that going over to United. There's so many things wrong over
And
there.
you know what? You got to walk in prepared. Be in your get this. You know what is it?
Get your
Get your
hazmat
hazmat
suit. Get your
suit.
The
hazmat suit.
hazard suit. Get the hazard suit. Walk
I
in
hear it.
prepared. Man
I
walked
hear
in shorts and flip flops like he fresh off the boat.
I hear it.
You know what's so funny though, Victor?
Be prepared.
Wallace is such a nice guy, right? That he deserves to be happy. I keep offering him this olive branch, but he won't take it.
Nah, man.
What
Nah,
olive
why
That's
not?
what I'm saying.
What olive brand?
He's such a well-spoken guy. He's
To
such
join
a
them?
nice guy. Like he deserves to be happy. You know?
To join them.
Oh wow.
The same
Wow.
way you be like, you know what's crazy? How you be like, yo, come to the blue side. Yeah.
No, but I give you
this.
this. I'm not telling you go blue. You coming over to a red, just a nice red.
Crap. I'm saying is the olive branch you've given to me. They tried that same nonsense. Yo, come over to the blue side to stop Liverpool.
But that's a blue side. We
No,
don't
but
want
hold
that.
on. This is the thing. Flawless is having a tormented year, right? He and we need to do as much as we can. Stay active, stay in the chat, check out on Flawless, make sure he's okay.
Mental
right?
health. Mental health.
Mental
you
health is
going?
important. What's that?
I thought you was going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know, but this is too
Yo,
fun.
this is good. Yeah, go on.
These shows, listen, guys, everybody in the chat, my shows with Flawless is supposed to be an hour 30, right? I'm having too much fun and I end up being there. Wifey's like, I thought you said you're only going to be on the show for so-and-so. Listen, I need to go. I need to put in that Sunday time because it's going to be a work week.
We all do. Trust me, we all do.
Yeah, exactly, right? I'm gonna say this because Flawless is tormented. Does he have a club win their back-to-back Prem, going on to 21, and then he's going to be a relentless summer of being reminded of it? Miraculously, does City end up doing it? And is it possible? Is it possible that Arsenal do something?
No,
Pop,
it's
stop
not.
doing that. I gotta go. All right, I gotta go. Bless everybody. Listen, Flawless.
Subscribe to Vay. Hey, Vay, I know you gotta go quick. Shout out your channel. Let them know what you got coming up. All that good stuff, man.
I did. I don't normally do this, but I actually did a 115. That's one question, 15 minutes. Platinum. All right, not the 115 that you want to keep referring to, but I did a reaction. I did a reaction.
You said
to
it, not me. You said it.
Yeah, my 115 is different. One question, 15 minutes, but I addressed Matt reaction. I talked about the derby. Absolutely incredible. I was so pleased with what I saw from the players, and at the end of the day, all I want is fight. I fell in love with football because of the competition. Not because of the winning or the records. I love seeing my club compete, and we saw that today. We got an emotional week, so I'm gonna do something. Talk about Napoli playing against King Kevin, and then we got the weekend versus Arsenal. So please subscribe to the channel. Thank you all. I'm now like 1,020, I think. The subs are happening there. So thank you very much. And yeah, I'm gonna talk Napoli. I'm definitely gonna have to talk Arsenal.
I want to see you back next week after that Arsenal game, man.
You on this show?
We'll be,
I'm
we'll
not
be in
coming
the
back
chat.
to this show.
Nah.
No. I ain't coming
Crap-
back to this show.
Crap,
No.
this is what we can do. We can jump into the City chat then.
Okay.
You see when he jumped onto ours,
no.
we can jump onto his.
No.
We can
Let me
knock
talk
on the
to my
door.
agent
We can
right
knock
now.
on the door and see
I
if
have
we
a
get
clause.
an answer. We can knock and see if we answer.
Yeah. We can see. We can ring the doorbell.
I have a clause. Flawless know this. I have a clause. My agent put in a clause. There's no crossovers that happening that way unless it's international break.
Things. We need to talk. We need to plan something.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
But yeah,
that's
man.
how it is. You see,
that's how it is for now. That's how it is for now.
You see the difference in that. The Beijing.
You know what?
Exactly,
Okay. You know what?
exactly.
No.
It's right though.
Let me
It's
get
new
a
money
partner.
versus old money. See the difference, right?
Let me get a partner or a partner, like you guys like to say. Let me get a partner, so it's 2v2. You know what I mean? So it's 2v2 instead of this outnumbering flawless, a host and sometimes not a host. Nah, let me get a
That's
next.
probably gonna be hard for you though, Via, to find somebody because there's not a lot of City fans out there, bro.
All right, see, that's another mark. That's another mark.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you racking them up there, Platinum.
I'm
Yo,
saying,
but bless
bro.
up, guys.
You
Love
right,
as always.
big up. Hey, you lot, subscribe to Vega.
Yeah, we coming out to Vega TV. We coming out.
Vega Games TV people. Make sure you subscribe to Vega's channel. Make sure you subscribe to Bayesian Reds as well. To who is it in the chat? I want to get into big up to everyone in the chat as well. To Kali says, why are you so negative about him? Why can't you criticize this performance, and why can't you give him a chance to improve? I'll start from the last bit. Why can't you give him a chance to improve? Because he's been here how many months has he been here? He's had ample time in regards to that. Why can't I criticize this performance? Go check my match reaction, and you'll hear criticism of the performance. My match reaction was 15 minutes long. Why am I so negative about him? Because it's negative results. Tell me the positives, Cal. If he was doing positively, positive results. Go hear how I was talking about him when he got here. Hear how I was talking about him the first month, the first couple months. Go hear how I was talking about him, ironically, this reverse fixture. Because for those that don't know, I was at the ground. The video's still out there.
Limbs.
I was there. Limbs, people. Away, and I was there. Shout out to my guy, Time to Shine. Those that know, I lost my voice. You know why? Positive results. And I was gassed before I left my house for that game. You know why? Because I seen he dropped Garnacho and Rashford from the squad. I said we winning this game. As soon as I seen that. But then results and things change. So that's what that is. Simple as that. But big up to you, Carl. Why can't United fans stay with the manager for 2 seasons? I was with Ten Hag for the 2nd season. Clearly you're new here, which is fine. So yeah, I was with Ten Hag. 1st season, good. 2nd season, even though I didn't like the window, I was like, all right, cool. Let's see how this is gonna go. So I gave him not the full second season, but I gave him 2 seasons in.
You might even ruin Ten Hag. Can't find a job now. That brother getting
right.
fired.
No, crap. Don't do that. He had a job. Don't do that. He got a job. Let's not do that.
Ruin Ten Hag, fam.
No, Ten Hag got a job. Let's not do that. He got a good job. He got one of the bigger clubs in Germany.
For 2 weeks? How long was it?
Hey, they sacked him. They said it was his personality. There's nothing to do with us. They weren't even playing. They said it was his personality. He didn't even get on with people there that were his own staff.
Yeah.
Worst manager we've ever had. Bear in mind, we seen what happened with the last manager who was successful at Bayer Leverkusen. You know where that led to? Because he's now currently applying his trade at Real Madrid. So if he was successful there, it leaves you. And Xavi Alonso was linked to you lot. He was linked to other top jobs. So you have a great platform. But hey, we move. But yeah, I think that's it. I think we've covered everything as well. And yeah, Guna G, definitely the worst time to be a United fan having to choose between City, Liverpool, or Arsenal. Here's what it is though. The 2 that don't win get dunked on. Misery loves company. Welcome. So whether that's City and Arsenal, whether that's Liverpool and Arsenal, whether that's City and Liverpool, whichever it is.
Hashtag 21, hashtag number 7.
Yeah. Then why can't you give Ruben 2 seasons? Yes, results not good, but why can't you see other problems? The reason why I can't give him 2 seasons is because the first season was so horrendous. Shout out to my guy who went on his 4th date. If you go on a date with a girl and it goes horrendously, and you go, all right, maybe that was just a one-off. And then the 2nd date, you go on it horrendously. And you go, all right, you know what? 2, we wasn't I. And then you go on a 3rd date and it's bad. Are you going on a 4th date? Are you going on a 5th date? After you've had 3 horrendous ones? No. All the evidence is pointing you in the face, Cal. Like, we know what this is. And again, Cal, I don't know how old you are, but see other problems. Go check my match reaction. You're new here, I'm guessing, Kyle. Let me ask you, are you new here? Because this is new questions. So I'm guessing you haven't watched me for an extended period of time and I've not seen your name in the chat before. So big up for subscribing. Make sure you subscribe to Beijing Reds TV and subscribe to Veta Games as well as here as well. But yeah, if you don't think I can't see other problems, you've not I can't see other problems, you've not heard me speak on the club for any apart outside from today. You've only heard me talk today. Because I've crashed on everybody from the top all the way down, from the ownership to the manager to the players for the entire reign. So, well, big up, man. Every single time. Keeman, big up. Long show. I hope you enjoyed the crossover as well. Wait, where was it at? Then it's not the girl's problem, then it's his problem. It's everybody's problem. The point I'm making is in the scenario I'm making, Amarim's the analogy. Amarim's the girl. Ineos is the guy. So that's the point I'm making is why are you persisting with something that's not working is the overall point. And then on the flip side, Amarim persists with stuff that's not working. Players, formation, execution of the system. I'll tell you this, but you're clearly new here. Carl, answer me. Let me know, please. How long you been watching me for? Big up. I genuinely want to know. But you lot run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Crap. Anything you want to add before we close out?
Hey, man. Top of the league. We could only go up from here. That's how I see it. Not happy with the performances of late. But like I said, there's room to improve. This team is still in first year, and we're at top of the league, undefeated. Yeah, let's run it. Run me Atletico Wednesday.
Yo, fast. Pops, what you saying, man? Anything you want to add? Let them know about baby and all that good stuff.
Nah. We back on tomorrow, crap?
I think we back on tomorrow, yeah.
I think we're doing our review tomorrow and then
Yeah.
preview next weekend and then back here Sunday as usual.
Yeah.
Flawless week again on. You ain't got nothing going on midweek. So who you got next weekend?
No. We starting with you lot. That's the next game up. Don't cry that. Your next game up. Atletico Madrid. You're welcome into town. I think the last time they arrived at Anfield, they knocked you lot out. We'll go to you, Pops.
Yeah, revenge is sweet.
Revenge thing. Scoreline
2-0.
What you say?
Atletico got that youngster in it, Alvarez.
Julian Alvarez, who was at City. Yeah.
The man that all people wanted.
That's not the sort of play Ibu likes, man. That's gonna got me worried a little bit. But I can see it. I can take a 3-1. We're gonna beat them 3-1.
3-1 first. And staying with you, Crab. Merseyside derby, early kickoff.
Ah, boy. Listen.
It's at your place. It's at Anfield.
I owe them fools some licks, bro. Not nice time because I want to really beat them. You understand? But they improved. I ain't gonna lie, they have improved.
Grealish and Die.
I ain't worried about Grealish.
You ain't worried about Grealish?
I worry about Grealish. Who defensive backs Grealish come up against since he doing all this cooking?
All right, cool. He's gonna be Shabazz line.
Welcome to Kirkez and Frimpong. That's all I got to tell Grealish.
All right, cool. Diblin versus Ndai versus Kirkez, yeah.
You understand?
We will be there.
Grealish and all that. He never been in a derby like this before in his life. So
all right, cool.
All that. You know what I mean? Max said 3-1 Everton. You would like that, huh? It gotta be a mark for sure.
Nah, Kyle trolling. Well, go on.
Nah, but listen, I'm looking forward to there because you see that fella Tarkowski? Yeah, I owe he's saying he on my mind from since last season. So yeah. I can run them up, man. Don't worry about it. We can see how it goes.
Cool. What you saying, Pops? Merseyside derby.
Same again. Give me another clean sheet. 2-0.
Yeah,
then they keep talking.
You want a score line? Oh.
Then they keep talking, man. Then they keep talking. I want it. Look, do like Trent. Look. Let me hear it, man. Keep talking, man. Keep yattering away, man.
Oh, keep them talking.
Keep them talking, man.
Yeah, chat it up.
Yeah, we take on Chelsea. Fuck. We ain't winning. Let me just say
at
that.
the bridge.
Old Trafford?
No. It's at our place. It's at our place. Well, our record against them is fantastic. But I think
at the bridge.
And I'm done. I think we lose the game. Not gonna lie. No, it's at Old
you
Trafford.
back or no? Cunha back or no?
That could change. They've not said anything. But Cunha being back could change it because we missed
He's
him
the key
badly.
to all of your results for me.
That's right.
Yes.
I told you at the beginning of the season is 3, not 2. Not the 3 of them got to be in on the field together. Them 3. Then I can see something happening.
The other one?
Cunha and Wemo and the 9, whoever you decide on 9 is, whether that's Sesko or Xerxes, but you need them 3, and then I can see you actually doing something because the 3 of them together, forget all the rest, just get it over the half line, and the 3 of them can produce something out of nothing. That individual brilliance that you was talking about that we were benefiting from, that's where you have it.
Yeah,
you struggle in most of the other spots.
No. Right. And he's not back to what? The 20
formation
he's not back
and
to
the system as well.
He's back the day after this, he's saying. Oh shit. Give him an injection, man. Bring him early.
No, don't do that.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's one thing you don't want to do.
Don't rush him back. We need him. You know what I'm saying? And that we need him for that. So yeah, that being said, it's gonna be a tough game.
Nah, you can struggle. Chelsea defensively in the best, though, to be honest.
But they said
same thing you would have said about City. I was just gonna say that you said the same thing about City. So
nah, but that's different. I think Chelsea's a little bit worse, man.
Nah, because City was playing the higher line and there was supposed to be room to gain behind an attack. To me, Chelsea's more of a one-on-one situation. Tosin didn't cover himself in much glory this weekend. You can see you can get at him.
But you know what it is? Why I think Chelsea stylistically are such a bad matchup for us because we attack and focus centrally. I think that's where they're strongest.
And they can kill you. They can kill you in the middle part.
Not so much their centre backs, but I'm talking midfield.
Nah, Caicedo, that's what I mean. Caicedo can eat you in the middle in the life, yeah. And you continue to play Bruno Fernandes as a centre midfielder, you're killing yourself.
You gotta put Mino in this game, bro. This is a game for Mino, bro.
Tell the manager that.
Jesus.
Tell the manager that.
To me, he had an opportunity today to put Bruno Fernandes in his 10, leave Diallo at right back, and add a centre midfielder who wasn't him. Because that's all to me, that's all it is. Just play somebody that's not him. Yes, and you'll get something totally different.
Change it.
He likes to do that. He doesn't, like you say, he doesn't like to check his shoulders. You can't be playing in Santi Park and no one check his shoulder. Go at the pitch.
Yeah. Go at the pitch where you can do that type of stuff.
Crazy.
And that's it. That being said, no Cunha. Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's a big problem. That's a big problem.
Because it's going to be this. He's going to play that same. Does he go? Yeah, he probably goes that same lineup. I don't know if the low's
back. Run it back. He can run it back.
Yeah, depends. If the low or Mount are back, he'll play them, but I don't know their injuries. But yeah, it's a wrap for us, man. We losing people. We losing 2-0. It's a wrap. Chelsea gonna break their like the one of the things we had. They're gonna break that. They're gonna break that hoodoo because they haven't beat us at Old Trafford since like 2013 or something. It's been like 12 years.
And Garnacho coming on in the end to cook the pot up finally.
Yeah. Cook. You know what he's cooking. You know what I'm saying with the gas off. You know what I'm saying. That's what he's cooking. Word to what my nana would say, man. You could bun water. That's Garnacho for you. You know what I'm saying. That's what my nana used to say when she said people can't cook. So people. Yeah, we gonna close out. Love to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well. All right, let's see where we at. Let's see who else is. Oh yeah, shit, my guy. Alam is live still. Is he still alive? Is that
NFL? You gotta be watching NFL.
Yeah, it's NFL. Let me see how long's left in that game.
4 minutes. 5 minutes left in the game. I'm watching it here too.
Oh, it's 4 minutes left. I'm still gonna send you over there anyway, man. I'm still gonna send. So look, put Sarcasm City TV raid in my guy Alam's chat. You'll see him on the United Chelsea show as well over here. Make sure you subscribe to Beijing Reds TV. Links in the title. Subscribe to Veta Games TV. Links in the title. Both those links are underneath in the description. Both of the links are on the featured channel page. Or you could just not be lazy and go to the search bar, type in Beijing Reds TV, go subscribe. Type in Veta Games TV and subscribe as well. In regards to tomorrow, man's on Uncle Judy's, or I look after my niece, so no 4:30 p.m. Mandem United, that'll get pushed back. So the Mandem United podcast will be 11:30 p.m. I'll find another time for the fan calling show, people. So I'll only do one show. Here's me being a good family guy. That's what it is. So yes, I can't do I can't do that show at 4:30, but like I said, 11:30 p.m. you'll get the Mandem United pod. That's going to be a good one. And check out the schedule here. Twitch, Prem Champions League, we're back for this week as well. On the Twitch, people. Champions League watch-alongs on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch. 2 on Tuesday, we're doing the Arsenal Athletic Club game. Madrid, Marseille. Wednesday, we're doing Bayern, Chelsea. Thursday, we're doing Newcastle Barcelona, people. That's all off the top of the head as well, people. So go follow on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch. So big up Sarcasm City TV Raid and Alarms chat. This has been the United Liverpool podcast with Beijing Reds TV live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.